What's that? I knew what they were, but what are they made out of? I didn't know that, like. Oh, it's decadent. Thanks. Yeah, absolute decadence. We like these. Try before you buy things. Here's a pen.
Hello?
Need a pen?
I got a pen, thank you. Hello?
Yeah, check to see if your mics are working.
Everybody have the mic? Oh, gee, do I do this now or at the end?
When you start the meeting, don't you?
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
Hello? Meeting called to order. It is September 4th, 2025 at 6:32 p.m. In attendance, we have board members Barb Russman, Heather Manda, Wendy Johnson is absent.
That's
We
by
have
the
Arden
minutes.
staff and Lauren Eyring and Nicole Lewis.
Use this one. That's by the minutes.
Absence is Wendy Johnson, Township Representative Jack King. No guests this evening, and we have no public comments. And we're going to do a motion for the August meeting minutes submitted for board approval. Can we have a motion?
Motion.
And could we have that second?
Second.
Financial status update, Jack?
I gave you the spreadsheets, and I also gave you several printouts that Wendy wanted me to make sure that you had. Right now, this week, we got $1,500 in donations, sponsorship donations. You'll see that on your spreadsheet. I added it, in the first section, you'll see John Koski contracting. It's contracting, not contacting. That's $1,000. And then Bruce Gadsvoda's Christmas Tree LLC, I believe, is he donated $500. So really that brought us up, just so you're reading this correctly, with everything we're, for the fall festival, we're over 5,300, but based on what I've carried forward, we're still up by 16. So we're still positive by 16, and that was due in part because of the duck race. And we netted about 1,300 on Community Day, and then we did. Hold on, let me make sure I have my numbers right here. Concessions, no, here we are. There's my concession stand sales. 1305 at the car show. And concession stand, actually, Billy Ann's did that at Community Day. We did 306 at the movie night, so that was really good.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's why we're 1,600, give or take. So yeah, we did really well at the at movie night. I was really surprised at that. So hopefully we'll still get something maybe from Gateway, which will help out. But right now we're still positive.
Is this the first time Gateway hasn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 years ago, they sent it in, they gave it to me in February. And honestly, I forgot all about it. I sent it over to be booked and forgot all about it. And then we found it in August, all right?
Oh.
And it was like, oh, I forgot about that. So, so yeah, that's why I'm really, as soon as it comes in, I'm putting it in the spreadsheet. And that's
Do you
why
think it
I'm,
could have got like lost in the mail or something, or?
well, we've had, how many, Arden? We've had 2 that said that they sent their check in or money order or something like that. We never got it, because when it comes in, Teresa gives it to me. Well, she throws it at me. She'll come in, so here. And So it lands on my desk, and I put it over in Arden has a file and Wendy has a file, and I put it in there for whenever they come in. So I really don't know exactly what's coming in. I see the envelope, and I put it there, and I let them open it up, and then we connect they connect the form that's generated when they apply with a check, and I hand that to the finance department, and that's when they deposit it. So one lady, chiropractor, said that she sent it in, but then when she checked, she couldn't find the check or the money order. She said she checked with the post office and said it was never cashed. So she doesn't know if she even sent it. So she
Yeah.
gave me another one. So
Do you think maybe we should like ask them like, oh, we just want to make sure nothing got lost in the mail because
Well, the day that I come in once a week, ever since the beginning of the year, and then I process all the checks. Once I process the checks, there's like a copy from my binder, and then he gets it, and then I put the date, and then that day I send them a payment received email saying we received your payment, we processed it today, so they can kind of figure out what's going on. So if they haven't gotten an email from me, then they might have sent it to a wrong address or something like that.
I'm just wondering if it got lost at the post office.
Well, she admitted, she even said, she goes, at first she was like, well, maybe you guys, and I'm like, we wouldn't have, and the check was never cashed. So she came in and gave him the money, another check anyway.
But like Gateway, like maybe Gateway donate because they always donate.
he's here
thousands.
so often, he would have
Yeah.
given it. He would. He
Oh,
hands it-
okay.
And he,
He
didn't
doesn't
give it
mail
to. He didn't give it to Teresa. He didn't give it to me. Nor did he give it to Cindy, who's the finance department. And since he's in North Carolina and back, I was hesitant to say anything, but we're working on something now. I'm just going to slip it in and say,
Yeah.
really appreciated your donations in previous
Yeah.
years, and so.
Maybe you just forgot.
Just to draw your attention, right now we're up to 27,480, which is in. That includes the additional $1,000. I'll probably add more to that from the township, and we're out right now by 33,820, 829. So next year's budget's going to be 60,000. We still have Delaney's. I still have Delaney's contract because I still don't have that. If there's somebody I need to send something to, like we did with the hit list, just let me know who it goes to. And then bounce houses. Hold on. These are bounce house people. Is that
Mike the balloon guy? Does he?
Mike,
no,
yeah.
he
Mike the
Mike-
balloon guy? Yeah.
doesn't. He do those?
Yeah, that's already been paid, so, yeah, so we're good there. So, we had a $335 discount from Mike and the Balloon Guy, so you can see all the expenses. Adam, the train guy, is the one I was thinking about, but I already have that. That he's already been paid on that, so, so that's where we are. Money-wise for the Fall Festival overall, again, because of the success of not only the car show, but also the movie night, et cetera, we're at 1836.
I still have 500 coming this week with that from the syrup guy, 300, and then I got her by Anderson. She had to put the check in to be cut out, but she did that a week ago, so it should be coming any day now. So
Okay.
that's 475 more right there. But
Okay, just so you'll know, everything that I have in right now is accounted for here. So all I'm looking for, and I believe I put Delaney's in here, it's just I haven't, I put 1,200 in there. So we're pretty much, we've accounted for everything that's going out right now. And we're still in decent shapes.
What about World of Animals? Did you end up paying them during Community Day? You know how they're kind of difficult to kind of lock in.
Yeah, they,
Is there any follow-up needed, or where are we at with them?
are we anticipating them coming back for the Fall Festival?
Originally, we asked them about both dates, the Community Day and Fall Festival.
Okay. I don't have anything with them. I paid them by credit card last time.
Okay.
Right? It was a swipe situation. It was a little bit less than what was originally quoted.
Okay.
What she's asked for is some type of tent because the snakes get agitated if it gets too hot and, that type of thing. So now that we're moving tents around, I just, I wasn't thinking that they were coming back in the fall festival because I hadn't heard anything.
Yeah, I know we inquired, but then they really don't like commit until like the week of, and then the payment. Remember, I tried to get an invoice. It's kind of a lot to
Well,
track them down.
I mean, I can pay them because she has a swipe thing right on her
Okay.
phone. And that's what I did on her way out. I handed her the credit card and she, that was taken care of. But if she's going to be a part of the fall festival, we've got to find out where she's going to fit in, what time she's coming, that type, and if it's her or if it's whomever.
And Barb, do we have them on the schedule?
Who?
The Wild World of Animals for the entertainment.
I did not put it on there yet.
We do have that 12 o'clock slot open
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go back in my
on
email
Sunday,
here.
12 to 1:15.
Okay, just
Yeah, Fall Festival, 12:45 to 1:45 is what I told them originally, but we could tweak that. But that was what I
On
told them. back
Saturday
in-
or Sunday?
It would be 9:27
that's Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh,
We're
okay.
booked Saturday.
Where is our schedule?
I meant to give it to. I meant to print it off.
I thought there was a slot open Sunday.
There is, it's Sunday.
Yeah,
We were
Sunday.
talking about
Okay,
maybe
so-
NAMS or the Bridgeville.
I emailed the other one. There was two.
Bridgeville?
The
Jock knows the name of that place.
Bridgeville.
one that wasn't scheduled. I thought one of them
Taekwondo.
was scheduled.
NAMS is scheduled, right?
And then we were trying to get the Taekwondo.
We were just talking about that hour, and then during the car cruise, we were talking about if we can't find it, we can ask the other Bridgeville one to come and do a demonstration.
I thought the Bridgeville one was the one that was already booked.
I have no idea.
I think Noms is already booked. Nom called me.
Okay.
He's right down here.
Okay.
Have the list maybe we could like look, because I know like people on the internet are asking for it. I know it's not finalized, but
Which
I'm
one?
sorry.
the
What?
entertainment list, do we like to, because I don't even know what we have.
Yeah, I meant to. Let me run back and print it off. I have.
I'm like, I need to visually see it. I'm a
Okay, give me-
visual
give me a
person. But then, yeah, if you want me to follow up with Wild World of Animals, I can. You just got to tell me what slot you want.
I thought they were on the schedule.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I just need to see it because, like, I don't know what day's what. I don't know if it's the 27th, 28th. I just need to
The
visualize.
28th on Sunday, we have a 1 hour and 15-minute slot open.
Okay.
Because
And
we were talking about if we had to fill it, we said, "Don't you know the other karate place?" And he said,
Correct.
"Oh, so and so in Bridgeville. I can't remember his name, but we
Well,
can
he's
reach out to him."
Bridgeville and he's somewhere else. And I
It's not
called
NAMS.
him.
NAMS
Right.
is
No,
it?
it's like TK, like Taekwondo or something.
Mhm.
And I emailed him, and Wendy called him, and I think she emailed too, and no response. So I don't know. Like he doesn't. There's no answer on his the business phone.
Mhm.
What's perfect? Maybe we could just slide Wild World of Animals in if they're not booked.
So I mean, we could get.
I'd love to get that.
Because Wendy,
the-
it was one of those things where Wendy told me to reserve it for this time, but then I don't think we ever carried it over.
Well, that thing I sent you, that guy that takes the log and he does all the
Yeah.
carving.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't reach out to him because if he says, "Oh yeah, I'd be interested in doing that," I don't want to say, "Oh well, I'm looking for next
Can
year."
he have like a booth and like do demos like on the other
We
side?
could
Like,
have multiple events going on.
I mean,
right, I'd like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't call him for that reason, only because I didn't know.
I think we should offer him a booth and then that'd be like an entertainment piece
I mean,
too.
it was weird because like 3 years ago, no, what am I thinking? 8 years ago, me and my nephew were here, and there was a guy who did leather goods. And I bought a wallet, and my nephew brought a belt, and he wears the belt all the time. And he said, "Why don't you ever have that guy back?" And I go, "I don't even know who it is."
I like the trade. So when they like make metal,
Well, I
like,
brought
or
it up
do
to him, and he
things,
said,
that's
"Oh,
cool.
wait," and he dug through his drawers and pulled, and there it is. So I have his, but it's kind of late to get him along.
You'd be
board,
surprised.
But the log guy, did you guys all open it and kind of look at his pictures?
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
He does cool stuff.
I
Like that.
think if we have room for him to be a vendor and then just have him do
We could ask him
demonstration.
if he wants me to go forward and talk to the guy, then I will. But I don't want to get his hopes up and say,
Would
you
you
know,
have room
oh,
for him? Like where would he go?
he's in Cranberry.
No, like where would he
I've
be?
driven.
set up?
I drove past his house last week. It
Oh,
has to be
really?
his house because he had these huge.
Yeah.
Carved
He has
things.
a Sasquatch. It's like carved out of a log, like that he brings to the thing. But it looks.
Oh,
if you
that's
look at it,
cool.
all the pictures are on there.
Or somebody in Cranberry, it like bought a bunch
We're
of stuff.
talking
'cause
about
it's
that guy
huge.
that takes the log jock and like carves it in front of everybody. You know, we were saying, I don't want to reach out to him if we don't have
Delaney's just texted me back, so.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the
Zigarelli?
Wide World of Animals, 12:30 to 1:30.
Oh, yeah, yeah, Mara.
Oh, yeah, there they are.
So I just texted him right now,
Okay,
and then he said he'll get it to you tomorrow,
that's fine.
2 to 4. We have him down.
Do you?
Oh, no, 5 to 7. I
Yeah,
think I
he
told him
had it-
4 to 6.
He has it on his Facebook, or on his website, 4 o'clock,
Okay.
so I'm sure it's fine, but
Well, so what do we have in between 4 and 5? Just,
well, there's setup.
Yeah, they need.
okay.
He's gonna need some time to set up and
And are you having the same sound guys? They play like really nice music in between setups and everything. Like in the morning, they always play like, I was really enjoying it. They play like good music. The sound guys in the mornings, I love them.
So I should tell him perform from 5 to 7, but come at 4? Like, what does he have on the
He
contract?
could set up from 4 on.
find out what he needs to set up, because I gotta get that over to, Gary, so he knows how to, cause he'll reach out to him and say, hey, I'm the sound guy, what do you need? You know, this is what I have, that type of thing. So it really should be plug and play for them. But Gary needs to talk to
Oh, he wants to know what company do we use?
Gary Schwartz.
Gary Schwartz?
Yeah, he's our sound guy.
The best. Okay.
Oh, and he wants to know if he could have their name and number, so he could
Yeah,
touch
Gary,
base.
Gary will call him, so if you give me his number, Gary's hard to get a hold of, but,
Okay.
I mean, if I ask him to make time for it, he'll call him, probably tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, this guy usually texts. You have his text? Was he the guy that
You know what,
texted?
I look for it, can you just forward his text
Yeah.
to me and
I'll forward the whole thing to you.
okay.
But I should tell him to come at 4 or no?
Just ask him what kind of setup time he needs.
Okay.
Cause here we've got him, we've got an hour for setup, but that's tear down for a hit list and set up for Delaney's.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, does he need more than 45 minutes to an hour,
Okay.
or a half an hour, or, you know what I mean? Because if you look at his website, he's got 4 different group members, and I don't know what kind of stuff they're bringing, but if Gary can coordinate with him, you know, they don't have to bring speakers, they don't have to bring microphones or anything like, they just have to bring their instruments.
Okay.
And there's probably a drum set involved there, so that would probably take the longest time to set up. Yeah, we do have that noon to 1:15 on Sunday open.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get the Taekwondo, and we just couldn't get a hold of him.
And like, we already have karate though, so
Yeah.
do you want to do something else?
Did you were you able to open that thing that I put on our thing about the Bill Shoud Wood Creations? He brings like a log and then carves it in front of everybody, and he sells all of his stuff.
That'd be ideal to be down front.
I don't know, because I wanted you to. I was going to try to see if we could put it up on
Yeah.
here or here, so that I don't know if everybody could see the different things that he does, but
He's probably going to want to sell his creations though.
That's what I meant. If-
That's
if-
going to be part of it.
if I could give him like a vendor spot, like
What's his business?
it's called
You'd have to keep them away
That's
from the
also going to be
stage,
very
though.
loud because
Yeah.
remember the people by the stage complain about the
BILL.
noise.
And you can't have the stage, you keep drowning out the bands.
SCHAUDT
Correct.
Creations.
They want to do it in between setup. Have him in ideally.
I mean, like look
I
at
was gonna
look
take
at
all
the
day to do something, though. I
SCHADT?
think you'd take
Yeah, I
an
think it's
hour.
an hour.
Bill. Then his last name is SCHAUDT as in Tom Wood Creations. Like it shows him like bringing that big giant log, the log drop. But if we let him be like a vendor, you know what I mean, and comp like a vendor spot, maybe he'd give us a really good deal and fill that hour. But I just wanted you guys to see it. This isn't the leather guy that
think
you
that would
gave me.
take long.
Yeah, we need more than an hour.
Wood creations, we bring logs to life.
They're having too much fun.
I like that big book. has that huge
fits the
chainsaw
fall
carving and
theme.
craft display at the Big Knob Festival. I mean, it'd be worth just to see what he charges.
I think he should have a booth, like, you know what I mean? They'll sell those things.
It's just like
He sells the eagles, the pumpkins.
my nephew was sitting on Saturday next to me, and he said to me and said, "Hey, have you ever thought about anybody like this?" And I was like, "Hey, yeah, that's why I sent it to you guys to look at and see." I don't know.
Maybe something you put down in the kids area. The kids would love.
I
to
was
watch
thinking about that.
That would be.
Look
a
at that
cool
one.
there.
Let me make
That'd be
sure.
It might not be
The
sensory
other thing is,
friendly.
like
for
budget-wise, I didn't want to get
most.
anything crazy. You know what I mean? If we, you know,
No, but I mean, if
I
he's,
know.
I mean, we wouldn't be paying him though, right?
I don't know.
No, yeah, I don't want to pay him. I want to get him a booth.
What
and
does
then
it say in services? Maybe it.
I know, and nothing about him, but I didn't want to reach out until I.
he
got-
sells these things,
until
so
you
he'll
said-
put all that in his booth, and then he'll be live carving one.
I'll just
I've
get,
seen that before.
How about
at
if I just
Oh, wait,
get
keep
all the
going down.
information from him, bring it back to you guys, and you decide.
It says live chainsaw carving. Is there anything under there? Down.
Yeah, there it is. Look, demonstrations.
Oh, he does charge.
Oh,
for
here you go.
booking.
$6.50 a day. What about just for an hour?
No, he probably needs
From
the
noon
time.
to 1:15.
Yeah.
Set up, breakdown,
But we'll get a
safety
4 foot
netting.
tall statue we can
Oh,
put
wow.
somewhere.
Yeah, those trees out there, man. Where's that money coming from?
We get a statue.
Yeah, who's paying for that landscaper?
Those trees are nice.
We used to have somebody, this is before my time, but back in the early 2000s, they used to have somebody come in and do this.
Yeah.
And see how he has that tarp down there for sawdust and that type of thing? All I'd need to do is clear it with Public Works to make sure it'd be okay. Shouldn't be a problem. We could put them next to the stage if you wanted to, or we could put them by the creek so that, you know, that sawdust wasn't like in the ball field or anything like that.
Oh.
It's up to you. I mean,
If he's an all day event, he couldn't be by the stage because he'd drown out
He's
the
saying
musical act,
$6.50
I
a
would think.
day.
Yeah, I don't think he's a stage performance appropriate, but I would like to include him in the festival.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think
they wouldn't let him on stage with the chainsaw.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think the stage is off, and I also think we need to lock in the stage in the entertainments. We're out of time, really.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I think if he would like to be a vendor to sell his creations, great. I'm fine with that if we have the space for him.
So wait, we can't have him demonstrate?
Pardon me?
We can't have him demonstrate?
But yeah, I just don't think on the stage is appropriate.
I can get all the information of
But what about
everything
in
that
front
he
of the
does and what he
stage?
charges, but I didn't want to make a call until you guys were.
Yeah,
okay
he
with
could
it.
ask if it's an hour, but like, you know, we need to like lock it in.
Cranberry's less
Some-
than six.
Cranberry's 30 minutes away from
Okay,
here.
I
It's
didn't-
right up 79.
Yeah, I
So
used to
sure,
work
huh?
up there.
How much I get out of
Could
that?
somebody give him a call and just find out if,
Right.
you know, if he'll do an hour demonstration, how much it would be? You know, I'm sure he'd probably want to stay all day or something like that. I get it. $800 is not that much more than $650.
Look
But-
at the fundraising though. That scroll up.
Yeah, there it is.
Maybe he could also fundraise for it.
Okay, so I'm calling.
No, I can't. But you're more persuasive than I am.
I mean,
but
if you tell me what we really want, I will get it. But I need
I think
to
we
know.
want him to demonstrate for during that time period.
I'd like them to be a vendor, sell their stuff,
But
and during that
Heather
hour.
and I are concerned about the noise by the stage because
I
are
think-
we having vendors right there? Because they were complaining up the wazoo last year about the bands alone. Now we're gonna have a chainsaw going for an hour while they're
I
trying
think
to
that's
sell their
less annoying
candle.
than the polka band, personally.
So I worry about that.
Can't we put him away from this?
Yeah, I mean, last year was a complaining year. We haven't
Yes.
had that many complaints in a long time.
And I realize we don't have a
Extra space,
solution,
that's
but
the
I think that'll really add to it.
Well,
The
but we
only
have the
option is
food
in
trucks
this
over
area.
by the
Yeah.
creek.
I'd say between that.
I mean, the only other place we could do
They're
is,
gonna flip out.
I mean,
I was just thinking about the other side with the animals with the chainsaw.
With the kids.
She said the kids, but then we're like, it's not sensory friendly.
What about by the rock climbing wall? Do we have any area up there?
yeah.
What do
Boy
we have up-
Scouts? Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
That would be a possibility, because rock climbing is probably going to be in a corner by the parking lot, because they need easy in and easy out. We could put them right next to them, but in between the Boy Scouts and the rock climbing wall.
Yeah, and it's like, welcome to the festival.
I was trying to think of a
Ying,
spot. I was trying to think of a spot that it wouldn't disrupt Public Works too much. You know what I mean? Like that'll be a good spot because they can clean it up pretty easily.
Yeah, yeah, it's not like that's the middle of the ball field.
True, and he could come and go. That's like a nice access point.
Yeah,
Says-
lay out
says-
some scenarios for him, some what-if scenarios, you know?
Okay.
Can you come for 2 days, and would it be 1,600, or would it be, you know, what?
Oh, so we're back to paying him. I'm going to try to get him a vendor spot.
Yeah, oh yeah, as a vendor.
Did
know,
you
which
see-
means
did
he
you see-
would probably have an hour's worth
So,
of demonstration.
What if we let him set up for free, but he doesn't charge us for a demonstration?
That's a great, yeah, I agree.
You like that? And what
And-
what would be the standard fee for him to come to our festival? What would be the savings for him? Give me that.
We
Well,
were gonna pay a band, what, 400 to do that for an hour?
Well, no, what's a vendor spot cost for him to sell
depends
his
on what they're
woodwork
doing, but anywhere between 150 and $300,
for 2 days?
right?
So I'm going to say it's $300
Yeah.
for 2 days.
Yeah.
And we give you a finished carving approximately 4 foot tall. So if
Yeah,
you
we
could
don't need
carve,
that.
if he could carve it to Jacques King, then we could have
jeez.
something to put out.
So I will try to be like, hey, do you do demonstrations? If you do demonstrations, we have an hour time slot.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, we would like to invite you to be a vendor at our festival.
Yeah.
This is our fee,
Yeah,
and et cetera.
yeah. You put it back in his lap and
Yeah.
let him make the call.
All right. And I'm going to try not to talk too much to him because that's when I get myself in trouble.
Don't talk through the close.
Oh, I talk too much. Jay's like, no.
Arden's learning that too, so.
Yeah, so, but I just want to make sure whatever scenario I get involved in, we're going to figure it out. Okay?
Sounds good. No, I think that's a good find.
Arden, can you text me his info? I'll call him tomorrow.
I can help. I'm sending you the thing right now.
Yeah, it's no problem. I did send a message to my Native American guy
Yes, I
in
was gonna ask that.
at the farmer's market. I just did it now, so I haven't heard anything back. But ideally, I would like him, like, we could use him for the hour as a plan B, or we could throw him on the other side of the festival. I'm finding that out. So, and we don't have to advertise like that. That could just be like an added ambiance. Unless you're
Indians and
against
Cecil
it.
Park do not go well together.
Somebody commented, thank you for calling it the Indian Festival or something. They were happy that it was remembered.
Well, that's what it was years ago.
Yes.
You know, and
Send it to you.
Okay, got
I
it.
think I shared the events that led up to the fall festival.
Yeah, it's like there was just somebody like an acoustic guy or somebody self-sufficient that we could throw somewhere. I'm always open for that, but again, we're out of time.
He would show me pictures from he has a little photo album of like we used to do hot air balloon rides here.
Oh my
They would take
gosh.
them up into the air.
Oh,
and
yeah.
get down
That
over
was
the
huge.
thing. I know, crazy.
So
You
cool.
should see the
That-
pictures.
Right.
Yeah. No, the pictures are amazing. They're like really cool. They're like looking down to everybody milling around on the thing.
That's
It's-
It
really
was
cool.
before Dollar General. Dollar General was an open field,
Oh.
and that's where the balloon rides took off and landed. And they went all over Cecil.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
Wow.
crazy.
That's
They
pretty good.
actually travel. It wasn't just like up and back down.
No,
Oh,
I've
wow.
got pictures. I'll you know what? I'll start putting them out there again. But there's pictures from all different angles of Cecil.
Huh.
You know where they, I mean those balloons. Yeah, they paid for it, but I mean it was quite. They got up really high. You know, and relatively
No
high,
way.
over 400 feet. So
Nope.
And usually they don't know exactly where they're gonna land. Normally it's like
well,
somebody's
that,
field.
that was the problem, Barb, because back in the day there could be no wind whatsoever. There was
Right.
the slightest bit of wind. They said we're not putting it up because they couldn't just set down, you know, on a dime.
Right.
They had to plan that descent, and you know, with the hot air balloons, it turned the heat down, and it would set right down. But if there was wind, it would push them into the trees or something like that. So
Wires.
Wasn't that just an accident? There was some deaths in a hot air balloon.
I did that for my mother-in-law.
I
We had
told
to go
him,
behind her in a
I
car.
said it
and
would be
chase-
great if we had like a
In an
big board that
Yeah,
had all
she
those
went
pictures on it at
airborne,
the
and,
Historical
we were the
Society.
chase
I mean,
car.
that you could see
They
like
never
what the
know where
past
they're gonna land. No, we did
festivals
it,
look
like out
like.
of Houston, PA.
So I just wanted to wrap up
I've
the
never.
takeaways is I'm going to email Wild World of Animals, put Jack on the
Good
email,
Christmas
trying to get
Oh,
some
did you
type
like
of
it? Mhm.
invoice, conversation, confirmation. I'm probably going to have to call him because he usually doesn't respond.
here's the thing: if we're going to get a check out, I need at least 2 weeks notice.
I think they'll never be able to do that. So are you okay with just using the card again for
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I don't
I'll
have-
lock in the price at least so you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll get price. And Barb, we're gonna stay with September 27th from 12:30 to 1:30 for Wild World. That's
Okay.
correct?
Yeah, I mean, this is,
It's already on there.
Okay.
See, Master Nom asked for that slot. I don't think he's gonna go, well, it's only a half an hour.
Half an hour?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because he just has so many boards and concrete blocks and kids that he can go through. And with Wild World of Animals, she just drives the van up to the stage, or that's what she did last time.
Right, we used them so Timothy Earl could set up, or who was setting up. That's how we got involved with Wild World. They
Yeah.
do the front of the stage. So Hit List could technically get there
Yeah,
and set up
Yeah.
while Wild World is going on. So
Did you get their contract back, Hit List?
hmm
Okay, so, and I'm guessing Garrett Titano, like who else do you need?
yeah. Garrett sent me his. We only need Delaney's now.
Okay.
now, how do we feel about once we lock in Wild World, just to get a yes out of them, we could post a tentative agenda, like,
Yeah.
because people are wanting to know what entertainment we're having. And then we'll just not put anything for the noon to 1:15 until we have confirmation. And we could update it.
Right, right. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll do TBD on that. And then is there anything that we need to follow up on that slot? Any reach out? We're going to check on my guy, the wood guy.
Yeah.
Black Dog Hollow's already in, paid. Their DJ Matt's, he's a kind of a cash kind of guy, so I'll be prepared for that. Did somebody get Lori Ann's?
Yeah, I confirmed with
Yeah,
them.
okay, Master Nom talked to him. Yeah, so now, the one thing we do need to make sure of, do you guys want the American Legion doing the flag raising, or do you want the Boy Scouts?
I
Who
think the Boy
usually
Scouts
does?
do so much for us, unless they can join together.
Right.
They usually do, but I think the color guard from the American Legion is getting thin. I will ask to see if they have enough people. I mean, because we fixed the flagpole so it goes up
Yeah.
correctly now. And then it's just a matter of them showing up and making sure their uniforms fit, the whole 9 yards. So,
Yeah.
so I'll start with the American Legion and then go from there. Now, has anybody talked to Kenemac band director? I can't think of his name. What's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Salvo.
Wendy's friend. Wendy
Is that a
knows
Wendy
those
item?
contacts.
I have
idea.
never contacted them. So can we we'll start a Wendy list.
We could text her. She could tell you an answer.
Wendy. Yeah, do you want to text in the group or?
I actually talked to her in Florida this afternoon.
Me
It's
too.
not bad.
Me
So
too.
Ken and Mac band contact. She was giving me to-do lists today, so I would.
Yeah, that's one of the only things that I think is still hanging out there.
Okay, we'll put that on Wendy's items.
Because I'm starting to hear back from the dignitaries, commissioners, and judges, and everybody.
Are we planning, can we maybe do a moment of silence for Arlene?
Yeah,
During
I was
the
gonna-
announcement?
I was going to fit in there. Tom wants me to do a few things as well. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to have a list of things.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to make the opening ceremonies any longer than is necessary, but it's going to be kind of a itinerary type thing that we're going to have in advance. So everybody knows step by step who's doing what. Because
That'd be
last year, Kenemac Band did.
They had
one-
homecoming.
Yeah, they weren't here last
They
year.
were not here.
It was prom night or something,
Yeah, it
right?
was
It was
Homecoming.
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 Who was here for flag raising?
That
'Cause-
was for
The
fishing
Boy
derby.
Scouts, I thought.
Remember we did the color guard for fishing derby?
Yeah, fishing derby, but this was for the fall festival. There
I
was
thought it was Boy Scouts.
something that just there was a disconnect somewhere, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
What was fishing derby? I don't know.
well, yeah, the fishing derby. The microphone just didn't work.
For the flag,
I bought a new microphone for that. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna have it step by step, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell people what's coming up next.
That'd be good. Okay, so we got off track here, but can we go back to the vendors? Arden and Wendy, do you have any updates for vendors, Arden?
Yeah, we're not taking any more. Well, I'll tell them we're not really taking any more vendors unless they're really different. So I'm sending them a letter to put them on a wait list, but we're also generating all that information for next year. You know what I mean? So we have like some leads to start off with. But we started the mapping. It's probably about 70% done right now, and when it's all done, we'll show it to you, but it's just like right now, we're just trying to find out if we're gonna have to add another half moon around the ball field, if we have enough, or if we're gonna have to do that. But different, that's what I was telling you, like that, like we got one from a guy doing, dirty sodas. Do you know what that is, Barb? A dirty soda, do you know what that is?
No.
No.
Yeah. So it's like all over the internet right now. It's like the rage on TikTok and all this stuff, and they're doing pop-ups all over. It's like a soda, like you order a soda and they put different added flavors and stuff into it, and then like edible sprinkles, and they make like a whole. It's supposed to be going like when I talk to the girls, they're like, "Oh my God, you dirty sodas!" And everybody's in there. So anyway, the guy happened to reach out to us and said, "Can I do one?" So they're going to do a booth in the kids zone of dirty sodas, and
And sell it.
I sent the thing to. I was going to try to put it up so you could.
Yeah, there's
see
like
what,
fake gold edible glitter, and it's like
Yeah.
really cool. And we're gonna put them in the kids zone.
Yeah, it's like $6 a drink, but they won't it all up and everything like that. But it's one of those things that like that's something that we've never had before. That we add on to what I mean. So, and then Jock sent us a really good one about Gills. It's a beef guy. Does what kind of how would you pit beef or what was it?
Yeah, it's basically beef as opposed to barbecued anything.
Yeah.
There's no barbecue in this, but these are beef, and I think he has chicken and he has something else. And coming out of West Virginia, spends a lot of time in Pennsylvania, does a lot of these types of events. And I mean, I've heard of him before, never expected him to give us a call, but
What's his name?
It's Gil something beef.
Yeah, I love the food
Pit beef,
options.
pit beef maybe. But if you go on their thing, it's a sandwich is $12, but festival, you know what I mean? But it's like what Wendy and I were saying, we really don't have a lot of choices in the food trucks,
Yeah.
you know? So this is a different option. If you
I'm
don't want to have
always-
barbecue,
Yeah.
you can have like a, kind of like a defilé sandwich, you know what I mean, if they wanted it. So,
Yeah, that sounds good. As long as yeah.
but other than that, back to the festival, the vendors and stuff like that, we're okay. Like I said, I have a couple stragglers that are coming on now, and then we're just doing the placement and everything now. And I can tell you where your family, where everybody's going to be and everything like that. But
Oh yeah, my parents are into pit beef. Somebody came to their camp and did this.
pit beef, yeah, Gills pit beef. Oh, so you could look at it here too.
Yeah, looks. Jay would love that.
Art and the princess people.
Yeah, they're over on the kids zone.
Okay, they reached out to me. I can't find it. That's why I was trying to find the email he sent me. We said yes, everything's same as last year, but do they have to send you a vendor thing?
I think Wendy has one for them or something like that, but
They're
No.
free.
Yeah,
We don't
they're
charge
free.
them.
Yeah, they're
But
over in the kids zone.
just so you know, they're
Yeah, no,
coming.
I actually have a spot and they're already assigned a
Are they
number.
both days?
Pardon me?
Are they both days or no?
I can't remember.
days.
I
They
think
do
they are, but
superhero
not
and
all day.
They do
Okay.
princesses one day and superheroes the next day.
Okay.
So,
'Cause
Usually
the-
like 2 hours in the afternoon. Like they don't stay all day.
you know that big thing that I took from Tuesday morning that have the wood on it, the big cart? We're just going to park that at the end of the bridge for they're all coming in so that can help them. You know what I mean? If they want to tell them that's available, they set up a tent, right, and everything.
I just always walked around with them. I never
No.
saw where they were set up.
Yeah,
but I know
they
they
have a tent.
Okay, yeah, and I thought they had to tell you or something, or that you had to send a form, or I don't know.
They have a spot over
Okay.
in the kids zone side.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I wanted to do my addition to the kids zone
Oh yeah.
is color pop braids. I'll come with a picture. They have like different colored hair and they braid it into the girl's hair. Like they could have fake hair. It's like they would be in the kids zone, but just adds like another option. You would pay for this. This isn't something we would provide for free. They are available and would like to be a part of the festival if we have room for them. We don't have anybody else doing anything like
Like
that.
Lily just went and had hers done for her softball.
Yeah, I'll come around and
tournament
show
thing,
ya.
And shit was like $5. A vendor did it for her, and so I think that we have bebop bows. We have the little kids can get into the thing. They have their dirty syrup thing, soda thing. And with the bounce houses, the face painting, and you know what I mean. I just think it'll be a great.
Different hair you
look
pick
at her
from,
setup, how
and
cute
it's
it
like
is.
kiddish.
I've
they
seen
do that
them.
with the hair.
Were
They're
they at
gonna
the
pay.
North
So
Urbane
what's
or
the one
somewhere?
kid thing we
And they
do
do
have done? Is
glitter,
she's at a
like-
sand art or something.
Okay.
We do have one vendor that
Yeah,
always
that'll
sits down there in the
go. And
kids'
it's
area.
free.
Bebop bows.
No,
Okay.
you're going to be a vendor. It won't be. We're not going to pay for people to get it done. It would be like a like as a mom, I would pay for my kid.
It's like the
Oh,
sand, it's like
okay.
the sand
They
art.
charge.
service.
They paid
Yes.
to be a vendor, but then they're charging like,
Okay.
$5 to do the sand art or
So you
something.
should do it.
Here's the only thing that I'm thinking about that. Most of the kids' zone stuff is free. And now Adam, the train guy, we let him do his, I don't know, whatever that thing is, that
Right.
duck thing. Do we want to keep them, this one, over in the kids' zone?
Or by
want-
the train.
Yeah, put them by the
Smart.
train to make it kind of, that's the pay area, you know?
Well, we do sell the bows over there. We do sell the sand art at the kids zone.
I was going to ask you that. So the sand art, how much do they charge? Do you know?
Yeah, I did it before. It was very affordable.
$5?
It was cheap. Yeah, my kids still have it.
Because
Sand art was not here last year.
I mean, we are saying all the activities are free, but there are a couple of things.
Correct.
That
Over
are-
in the kids zone, yeah, you pay for your bows. Like there was another thing over there that charged. It was like a kid item. They
Well,
did
we
beads
said
or
all
something.
of the stuff that we sponsor is free.
Right.
So those are,
Yeah, they're a paid
Businesses.
vendor selling their wares.
And so that may be where, you know how I sent out those signs, pumpkin painting? Like we may be, if we have consistent signs, we could maybe dictate what is free.
Yeah, yeah. And
You know
we
what I
can-
mean?
We can print some of those here,
Yeah,
but unless you want them on that corrugated plastic, we've got to get those printed on that plastic.
I'm thinking, can I come down on Tuesday and then let's troubleshoot on that? Because I
Yeah.
could send it to Office Max too if we can't get what we want.
Yeah,
But, and then we'll finalize the menu too, so I could get that,
okay.
You can make the sign say
Work hard.
township sponsored pumpkin
yeah, like
painting.
Parks
township
and Rec
sponsored-
or something.
Yeah.
and those signs are not cheap.
No,
Yeah.
No.
I
Okay.
priced a yard sign for $24. And it sticks in the ground.
yeah.
And it'll
I
say
think
what
we
it
got
is.
them a little bit cheaper, but like, I go to this place in Coriopolis, and that's another thing, like me and Wendy were, I didn't realize she was going away. And we need to figure out, there's a couple, now these new donors, we have to get them a sign, we have to have a big sign that has all the donors on it.
Yeah.
So,
And I have artwork for the two that donated this week, so.
yeah,
How much lead time?
they need at least 2 weeks, so I need to get on this.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought we could do it. I didn't realize she was going away.
I mean,
Is she back next week or?
Yeah, she'll be back next week.
Yes, she has that. We do have that on the agenda. Sponsor signs. Yeah, need to review necessary signs and get new ones necessary.
Because a lot of them we can, like Wendy and I went through it at the movie night, and there's a lot of them we can reuse. You know, there's a gigantic one for Gateway. It'd be nice if we could use it.
Yeah, why don't you use
Don't
that?
cut- don't
Like, hey,
cut
we
them out
have your
yet. We don't
sign we're
know.
getting ready to put up. We just wanted to confirm,
Oh, yeah.
you know? Yeah, so why don't, so Jack and I will run on the signs for the kids' events, on how we're gonna market. That's a good point. Do I have permission to invite them to the festival for the braids? And then we could figure out where they're going. Does that work with everybody?
Hey, there's plenty of room over there.
Right, that's what I figured, we're safe there.
I mean, you can go all the way to Pavilion 3 with.
I wish we
booths
had
and
more
stuff.
vendors that
I
want to go over
know,
there.
I know.
And that was the original idea when we started setting this up, because it's like, okay, you've got maybe 135 on this side, but you could put another 80 or 90 over on the other side.
Because I really want to hit that hard next year because I have like a mobile Build-A-Bear guy that sets up a table that they could build a bear and do stuff like that.
I've seen those are fantastic.
Yeah.
Question is, are they okay lugging all that stuff over there?
So they're a table. They're not like a truck or anything. They set up a table. So, you know, I have a contact. I do not know if they're available, but if we could try this year, or we could just table that and put it to next year. Just run with the braids and.
We should have the old Public Works building down by then, and that whole place parking, which is going to add probably another 150 parking spaces.
Yay.
Can't wait for that. But okay, so I'll give you the email for the braids if you could send them an application.
Okay.
I have it. And if we need, and I have some contacts. If we need certain vendors, I have people that can get us what we need. So if there's something else we're looking for, I have people.
She reopened the thing while she's gone, so they can actually submit their application. It'll go
Perfect.
right into queue, so it's good to go.
Okay. And then, so we're going to do vendor mapping. Jack and Arden have that in progress. Food trucks are Wendy.
Yep.
And we know about the addition. On stage, we did. Children events are going to be Heather, me, and Lauren. I'm going to put like a group chat with us three. I need to lock in the paint supplies. I went over there. We do have like some like odds and ends. Like we don't have nearly enough. But Wendy and I liked Lauren's idea of just sticking to like 4 colors. And we might get pushback by that, but like, I just think it's simplest, you know.
We
Yeah.
just got the paint, I think, at Dollar Tree
free,
last
yeah.
year.
I know, but we have 14, no, we didn't get it at Dollar Tree, we ordered it, because we have 1,400 pumpkins to paint, so
All
we're
their
gonna
summer
need a
stuff is
lot.
half off right now, so.
Where?
All their summer stuff is half off.
I know, I was over there. Yeah, I didn't see any paint. But I looked at Michael's. I have a 40% off coupon, so it like drops it down like a 32 ounce, drops it down to like $8.
What
So-
colors are we thinking?
Yeah, what colors? That's what I need to know. What colors do you think, if we could pick 4 colors, what would be 4 popular colors? We don't want
I
orange.
mean, I've done it the last 3 years, so it's always like black and white go fast.
Okay.
Girls want pink.
Purple.
Yeah.
Purple they like, the girls like pink, the boys like red.
I do like Halloween.
They can make pink with the white and red
Oh, okay. So
So-
black, white, red.
and blue.
I think we
And
always,
blue.
we always run out of white, I think. What do
Yeah, we always run out of white.
always run
And then
out
we
of
could
white.
throw a green if need be.
So
For
what do you
like
think?
monsters or
Yeah.
something.
So what colors do you think?
Does those sound like good? Or
Blue
purple?
and yellow, they can make
Blue and
blue
yellow.
green.
Blue and red make
Blue and red.
purple. Yeah, so I was thinking if, because they make the big ones with like the pump, and then we could just be done with
So
it.
just so what colors were we thinking? Black, white.
Red, blue, and if we have,
And we need
Depending
like
on
all the
price,
paper
green.
plates to put the. We can just get little paper plates for their.
Yeah.
Just a
I think
squirt
we
and
have
color.
like extra styrofoam bowls, like the ones that the mice got into. I didn't do inventory on that. We were
I don't know if
We have
stocking
a
that
lot,
for
we
a
have a
while.
lot of
Little
them.
bowl.
We have a lot in the concession stand.
Yeah, I think
For
we're okay
water.
with that.
Underneath the thing.
And then we'll need that. Where's that water jug that we had the donations for over there? We got a lot of money from that.
Yeah,
Can you
I
fit
found
all the
that in
colors
the
in the
back
bowl?
of the concession stand.
I
Does
know,
it still
I-
say donations on it?
$60.
Plate's
in it.
gonna be better.
I think a
It
plate.
had money in it still.
Gosh, how
What'd
did
you
that
say?
happen?
It was back on the counter, under something. It's like, what the heck, you know? And but yeah, that's how we got up to 13.
Well, that's how you know we're all honest. There was $60 in that water jug
No.
in the back.
Hey, I don't mean to change the subject, but anybody that goes down the concession stand, make sure the door's locked. Okay,
Yes.
it's push that center button. You do the code. The little lock, the deadbolt will move when it feels like. Okay, so you might have to do it a couple times, but when you leave and shut the door, make sure it's locked. I went down yesterday and it was open. Okay, I'm not pointing fingers to anybody. All right. A lot of people have that combination right now, so I'm going to be changing it after the fall festival.
Okay.
Baseball will be pretty much over, the whole 9 yards. But just be aware. Make sure you hit that button on the way out. Okay.
I was there today before the meeting. I did grab the signs. I grabbed 8 of them.
Okay, so you found them.
Yeah, they were out and ready.
I
So
put them out there. Yeah.
yeah, thank you. So I grabbed 8 signs. Barb, did you say you had 2?
I have 2 in my car right now.
Do we have
And
like?
there's a bunch back there. Did you see?
Yeah, I
that?
grabbed 8. I just went down there today.
Yeah, there's the small ones, and then there's that cardboard box of the real big ones. There's enough wire brackets down there too, and I have more in the office if you
Okay.
need them.
I didn't do anything with the big ones. Do you want? How do those go into the ground?
Well, you just use 2 of them. You use two of those wire brackets.
Oh, okay. Maybe I need to go back down.
Because when did we get those? I didn't.
They've been here.
I did 'em
That's some
last
of the
year.
older ones.
Yeah, the bracket.
And then one of them
all
did
the
say
time.
October 1st. It had an old date. I
Yeah,
left that one.
yeah.
Then how about I'll grab it on Tuesday then?
Okay.
The bigger ones, just show me what to do with them because
Yeah.
I couldn't. I'm just a girl.
All right.
Don't say that.
Unbelievable.
What?
It's
All-
a saying.
all I
It's
wanna
a
make-
saying.
I'm going to take a giant step over top of that.
No.
Okay.
No.
Just so you'll know, you cannot put, because
I
they're
gave you
township
donuts to
related,
Sean.
you can't put it on private property. It has to be in
Yes.
the right of way.
So I have I like mostly did it on like people I know. Like I
Okay.
went to the Muse Club. I asked them, hey, can I put one here? My parents get a fish.
Okay.
My friend here on this
said
road,
put it in, like,
it's her yard. My other friend at McDonald, it's her yard. I try to do that.
Okay.
So you're saying it
But
just
you
can't be on a
can
right
work
of way,
with
or it can
somebody
be.
that's-
It only can be on a right.
Only can be on a right of way. Yes, and Jay knows what that is because
Most right of ways are 33 feet, but on your state roads they're 50 feet. So what that means is 25 foot from the center of the road, and that's you only usually get 8 to 9 feet on that side, so the rest is right of way, and that's why when they cut just so far.
Did we get any complaints on any signs last year? Because I'm just gonna kind of mirror. Was there anybody they're like, oh my God, there's a sign?
No.
Okay.
But
What?
hardly anybody put them out.
Oh no, me and Jay did. We put them out like 3 weeks.
And you
before.
collected them.
And I collected them.
Got 'em all
We
back,
got them
yeah.
right down and up.
Here's the thing, when we put them out, all of a sudden Hickory and other places, they come down. We had 8 yard signs out here about 4 years ago. Hickory Festival, the Apple Festival and something else. And we finally had to say enough, we can't. People coming around there, the flashing sign is enough as it is, but to have all those yard signs lined up there, that's an accident waiting to happen because people are trying to read the signs and they're not watching where they're going. All right, so you can't put any in front of the township building.
Okay.
But as long as it's in a right of way, it's fair game. It goes on somebody's property, then we start hearing about it.
I'm pretty sure I have a list of where I put them last year, so I'm going to mirror that. Is there can we put it anywhere in the park? Like the park's packed. Like I would like them to know, like, can we put it on the concession stand? Like, can we put it on the other side, like just somewhere in the park that all these baseball people know that the fall festival is here in 3 weeks?
Since it is our park, yes. Now, we have some of the fire departments come down and they put their bingo signs in there.
I think that's what happened last year. There was like turmoil.
And turn a blind eye to it. All right.
Okay.
Technically, they're not supposed to do that without asking, but it is part of us. So we could put one.
Where do you think in the park is best?
Hey, let's put it up on the chain link fence high enough that nobody can get it.
Yeah. Can we do that?
That
A
way
big one.
That way they could see it from the road.
Yep.
And if we put it up in that corner, or up along that top line, kids would have to climb up there to get it.
Yeah.
And I think Barb's the one that brought up about somebody
We need the zip
brought
ties.
up about the zip ties.
Yeah.
We always need zip ties.
Yeah, get those on the order.
They always run away.
I have several of the big ones already, packages of the big ones, like we're talking 2-foot ones, but I'm gonna get various sizes too. So we'll
I've
have
seen
plenty.
those at Dollar Tree too. Like,
Okay.
They're always out. This
When
store
we
is
need
always out of zip ties. If they
Oh.
have them, they're the little tiny things.
Yeah, get us a big bucket of them.
Okay.
So are you able to get the sign up in the park? Or do you want
Oh yeah.
I'll
I'll
let
take
you
one of
do
the ones
that
that are
one.
down there,
the big one? Okay.
and I'll actually poke holes in it,
Okay.
and then zip tie it to the
Yeah,
fence.
we'll put you on that then, and I'll work on the community ones. Barb, if you want to, Arden said
So
he
I'm
wants
gonna
a
have to-
sign, or do you want to put them up wherever you want, or?
the 2 that I just
Yeah.
have too. I mean, I usually put one down by the Montour Trail. I always ask, like
Okay.
in McDonald or the Panhandle Trail.
Okay,
If
great.
you ask, they always let me. And then I have one that I usually put in my road, but I live on Profio. Like I live on a
Right.
farm.
I
So
put one in my yard, like where the bend is,
anybody
where
lives-
everybody comes down.
I put one on County Line because everyone comes up there.
yeah, we
and I'm
want it like
watching
by an
it.
intersection or somewhere.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, so if you just want to keep those then. And then we are flipping over. Sponsor signs, do you just want to circle back with Wendy on the list, and how do we want to
Yeah, we
proceed
have.
with
There's
that?
most of them we have. We just have to add the new ones, and there's a couple that change their donation amount so they get a different size sign. And then we always do a big sign that has all the sponsors on it. That usually goes in front of the concession stand.
Right.
So, that usually takes them 2 weeks. So as soon as Wendy gets back, we'll have to get that done.
Okay. And then directional signs, I saw them in there. What do we want them to say? I think she meant like our kids' events and stuff, or like the parking. Is that what she means by directional signs?
Yeah, I have no parking by order of the Cecil Township Police. By the way, they did one of those did end up in some godforsaken county north of here. I admit I lost one. Okay, and it showed up in like where do they have all the fish? Anyway, up there.
Pymatuning?
Pymatuning, that's it.
Oh my God.
Somebody put a picture on Facebook.
Line haul.
That was Jen.
And then we have a variety of things, event parking here, handicapped. So this is the plan. I'm sitting down with Public Works and the police. We have permission for Serenzia's lot. We're gonna have some of Public Works people manning that. Now, they're gonna get the parking started on Saturday and Sunday. Pretty much takes care of itself once you have the line set up, okay? We have we have the township lot right out here. We have the tennis court lot. We have what's of the old Public Works building, and we're gonna have Venice Presbyterian lot on Sunday only. Should be plenty of parking, because they'll give us the soccer field as well up there. And I'm just waiting for, what's his name? Kleinhaus? Heather, do you know what his name is?
The principal up at,
Yeah,
I don't
Oh,
remember.
good, the
Klein
school.
hands.
Klein Hands,
Bob
yeah.
Klein.
yeah, Klein Hands, yeah. I'm just waiting for him to get back. It takes him a little while, which is fine. But we're gonna have Green's Taxi, we're gonna have one school bus and one 14-passenger handicap shuttle bus that's gonna go through to all those parking spaces. They're gonna go at opposite times. So when the shuttle bus is over here, the school bus is gonna be over here. I'm saving a little bit of money on only doing one school bus and one shuttle bus, but handicap accessibility is getting more and more in demand, so I have to do the shuttle bus with that. They're gonna start early, since opening ceremonies at 11 on Saturday, they're gonna start at 10 a.m. Moving people around. Sunday, they're gonna start at 9, because, the event starts at 10. So they're gonna be here, moving people to and from. We're gonna make the tennis court lot handicapped only, so that's only handicapped people going in and out of there. Any place we will have possibly a police officer there. If not, we'll have a public works people there flagging people in and out. Technically, we're not allowed to have police. Technically, we're not allowed to have anybody but police on State Route 50 doing any type of flagging. So if we do have police presence, it's gonna be there. Other than that, it's gonna be Public Works and our volunteers. So
Where do we park for this?
we're gonna be parking in the same places we always
By the
do.
concession
Concession
stand?
stand,
Like in
Right.
the grass?
yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jack, can you get me a list or a map of parking options that I could advertise?
yes,
Can we put that on our list for Tuesday?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have the layout, it's just,
I feel like you do. I've seen it in my mind, but I would love to put that out in advance.
what I don't have is I don't have the old Public Works building mapped out as, because in previous years, we made that vendor parking only. But now we're getting a lot more parking, and once that building comes down, we're gonna have a decent amount of parking for everybody.
Okay.
It's that walking bridge across and everything like that. It's the best scenario we could ask for.
Okay.
Where do the mascots go?
Yes,
We
we're
have to,
right
they
to
get
mascots.
like a VIP, we tell them that they get a VIP slot, and we put them usually like by generation, like we always
Oh.
save.
Right down here.
Here, I'll pull it up. So, yeah, you're right.
Maybe we could have, once you guys do the map, share that, and we can share it with the mascots too.
Yeah, and I'll like give them your cell number for when they come in case something happens and somebody took their slot.
Okay.
Brooke has a volleyball game tonight. John went to it. I was out in the lobby.
That always drives me crazy when people that are not handicapped take the handicap slot and they take the VIP slots.
If you can go back through there, we did so many flyers last week of all the different things.
Okay, and while we're doing that, we're on the mascots and then volunteers.
Okay, I'm actually gonna email Kara.
I did the sign up Genius. It's ready.
Okay.
Wendy looked at it. What I was thinking for, we put 4 bounce houses. I assume we did 4 bounce houses again. So I did 2-hour time slots, like 4 volunteers, 2-hour time slots for each day. Concession stand, I made, since it's all would just be adults, I did 3-hour time slots. So I just kind of went 10 to 10, 11, 12, 12 to 3, 3 to 6. And then for the kids area, I just did 11 to 1, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7. And they should just be able to go onto there and just sign up. If it works.
Okay, they can access it, or you
That's
can-
usually how everything I do for the school, like what I've signed for to do a concession stand. So the whole list comes out. These are dates available. This is what we need. I just put my name next to what I want to do.
Okay, so do you want to send? Did you send that to Kara?
No, I have it. It's in the sign up Genius. I don't know how if Wendy can give you the link to it or how we're gonna do
I was
that.
gonna say, because I was on, nothing's come in yet, right? You haven't sent them out yet?
I have mine in draft right now because when I wanted Wendy to look at it first, I've never set one up before. I've signed up for things on it, but I've never set one up. So I did it, and she looked at it, and she said, and she just added,
So do we want the kids to fill this in?
yeah, you just
Okay.
give Kara or anybody a link, and then she could advertise it to the kids, and the kids can go on and just sign up whatever time slots.
So is that ready to go?
I think it's ready to go. Yeah,
let's get it
so,
going.
Yeah.
Can you get me? I could use the flyer from last year. Or I can make a flyer. Or do you want to make a flyer and then give me the link and I'll get that posted on
yeah,
our page?
for that. Yeah, as long as Wendy says it's ready to go. Yeah, so the sign up Genius. Yeah, so that's how I broke it down. I thought 4 kids, 2 hours. That's about our attention span. I think
Well,
that's-
send me the link and then, because I was gonna email Kara like right now.
Yeah.
And then I'll send it to her. She's the guidance counselor. And I'm
I'll
also
just
sending,
check with Wendy, make sure she wants us to make that public, because if not, we can just do it the way old fashioned. If someone gives us time, so we can fill their name in on the sign up sheet.
Okay.
That
I
way
just
we
don't
know
want to
she's-
wait too much
We
longer.
gotta
because
go.
The last time we were asking for volunteers
We're
like
out
a
of
week
time.
before.
It's
And
over.
Well, last year, yeah, we lost all the kids because of homecoming, so that's what we lost, so, yeah.
So I want to get to her. Should we wait till Wendy comes back or what should we
I think
do?
we need to text Wendy and see
I'll
if it's
text her
okay to
tonight,
post.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
see
on
if
the
she-
Wendy list. Can
See
you
if
ask
she
her?
wants us to post it out, or if she wants us to do it the old fashioned way, and then we fill in the sign up, I don't know how she,
Because if the guidance counselor,
thing you do
it's
for-
just going to go to the kids.
just like for a trail of treats, that's, don't people just go in there and sign up? We put that link live, that's a sign up
Okay.
team, so that's all this is, and it just broke down, you know, it says concession stand, 3 people, and then you would just put your name in, kinda, same philosophy, so.
Are you guys working on a sign up genius for the Trail of Treats or not yet?
But I saw it in there, Wendy had that done.
She was
does.
trying to get that.
It was in there when
Okay.
I signed in, yeah.
Are you able to share that with me? Because I can
Yep.
finish that flyer.
I put in the chat too the parking flyer from last year. If you want to review if that's still applicable.
What chat's
It has
that?
all the addresses. I put it in our Parks and Rec
That's
chat,
nice.
Okay,
so that's
all right.
there.
Let me go over parking real quick with everybody. I think it should be okay. I just have to add more, an arrow or something for the Public Works building. So here's Sorenzia's lot. We're gonna fit over upwards to 500 cars there. If it's done right, we could probably get about 700 in there. Buses are gonna come in, they're gonna turn around in this area right here, okay, and then come back down. They're not gonna go past here. We're not going down further to Washington Hospital or anything like that. Okay. Then what they'll be able to do is, that's Dollar General, of course, that's off limits. They'll come down here and this is going to be pretty much full. I don't anticipate them then turning in here at all, picking up anybody, because that's going to be a lot of these vendors and people, you know, that can get there early, because that's going to fill up fast. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to park here my own vehicle here, so that if EMS or fire have to get out, we can move my vehicle and they can pull out, and then somebody can pull it right back, as opposed to tracking somebody down who's in the festival, trying to get them moved when time is of the essence. Over here, we're going to have parking all through here now, that being the old Public Works building. There's the footbridge there, and then we'll have handicap parking right here.
How
And then,
much
of
help
course-
do we have, like from the police, or
Pardon me?
how much help do we have with parking, like directing, and do we need
Yeah, do we have Always
volunteers?
Safe? I haven't heard their name. Are they
Yeah,
back?
I mentioned a little bit earlier that I have a meeting with them
Okay.
coming up, and we're gonna iron all that out, but,
Okay.
we are gonna have Public Works, some Public Works people, any police any traffic, flagging that needs to be done on State Route 50 is gonna be done by the police, and everything else is gonna be by Public Works and, Always Safe, so. Cecil Intermediate, we're gonna, get this and the soccer field.
Awesome.
And so we'll definitely have to have Public Works people up there, making sure people get in and get out without ripping up that field. The bus route is gonna be, coming from, say, starting here, it's gonna go up, pick up anybody up here, come down, Grange is off limits, they're gonna stop here. Handicapped people are gonna be on the shuttle bus, which is gonna have access to the handicap lot, and they can take them down, anywhere. But really, that handicap bus is just if somebody handicapped parks way up here because this is full, or parks over at Sorenzia's lot because that's full, that's gonna help people, especially elderly people. They're having a hard time getting up the stairs on those big school buses. So that's what the shuttle bus is gonna be all about. So handicap there, parking here, that's gonna fill up fast. We are gonna block this off to maintain the integrity of the police department. Nobody could come in there, nobody could come in here. So basically, it's just gonna be right there, and that's gonna fill up probably the fastest. Nothing at Dollar General, and then, like I said, up to 700 over in Sorenzia's lot. So,
Are we using Cecil family practice?
no, we're not going to be going down that far.
Because I saw it on that list.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that's-
that was
that was
before-
last year's.
We
Oh,
canceled
okay.
that after we got that out, so
A-
good
a-
call out.
Actually, because it didn't work last year.
And remember someone
Yeah.
was like, UPMC Washington?
Yeah, I
Remember
know.
we were like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's getting
Very few
confusing.
people park down there for one thing, and the bus drivers were a little frustrated because originally people were going to use that yard. They were going to park all through there, and then last minute I was told no, you can't park. I said then why do we even why do we even bother for 50 parking spaces here? So
Right.
but with Sorenzia's lot open, like I said, if they do it right and they start it early and get the lines going, we can get up to 700 cars in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Yeah, and that's next to Dollar General.
Next to
And you know
Dollar
what? When I was a festival goer, I parked and walked. I
Yeah.
didn't wait for
It's
the bus.
huge.
It was
We
great.
could have the whole festival
Yeah, I
in
took
there
my
if we
little
wanted
stroller
to.
and I walked right in front of here, and I was right there. It's
yeah,
great.
and what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that this walkway between the Sorenzia's lot and Dollar General is open.
With the straw, like making it a walkway, I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Put a sign there,
PJ
signs too.
Our buddy PJ is going to be giving us hay.
Is there maybe a little extra? Well, we'll get back to that because I'd like to zhuzh up the concession stand like with a little fall stuff. So
Just
if
tell
we
me
have
how many
anything
bales you want.
extra, yeah,
Tell me how many bales you want.
okay.
All right, so that's parking.
Okay, love it. Heather is the owner of that form, Jack. I think the only thing that we're missing is going to be the Venice Church. So we'll see what we need to add in Arden's call out to take away the Washington one.
Venice Church is a challenge because they really only
Right? Should we even not even put it on there because it's Sunday only? Like,
Yeah.
let's just
Sunday only after church.
right. So let's just not even. So I just think the only thing that needs, and Jack will review that, but we just need to take off that Washington Hospital lot, and then
Yep.
that'll be good to post.
I can do this.
So then Wendy did confirm that we can post the volunteer sign up genius. So
I'm looking at that right now. The ones for Halloween is 2024, so she did not do the Halloween ones,
For the
but I'll,
sign-up
I'll
genius.
put the.
but yeah, let's get the volunteer, like Barb said, we need to get that out there.
Okay.
And I'm just texting Wendy and I'm not understanding,
I can go to the server and look for that Mark Falvo, whoever that is.
because Kara Bunchik is the guidance counselor at the high school. She's the one, like, we're not really allowed to have their emails. Like, she does it. And then they
Okay.
email me and then I have it. But technically,
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to
He's the
reach out to
band,
them
band
first.
leader.
Oh, he's the band leader.
Yeah, that's okay. So yeah,
I'll
so
look for that thing tonight and I can forward it to you. Is
we
that
asked
okay?
2 questions.
If
We
she
asked
has
about
any
the sign up
correspondence with
genius,
it.
and we asked if the band's been contacted.
Or you can
Oh.
go on and do it if you want to.
The band leader. Well,
Yeah.
no, I was going to just do the sign up genius to Kara.
Oh, okay, whatever you.
Do you want me to do the band leader
Yeah,
too?
you could do. No, you can do whatever one you
No,
want.
yeah, we just needed to confirm.
do
There
it.
was 2 questions that ask the sign up genius for the volunteers if we're allowed to post, and then if Canik Mac Band has been contacted for the opening ceremony. So I think both answers were combined.
And what time do we want them?
Opening ceremonies on Saturdays at 11. They usually start marching down here at 10:30. They come down by the intermediate school. They come down Grange Road, across Miller's Run, and then right into the park, and
Oh.
over to the stage. So that takes about 20 minutes to get them all down the hill and all lined up and ready for us to start at 11.
That sounds
Okay.
really nice.
The parents are already in there shopping before that.
Perfect. So Barb, you're going to handle.
I'll
The
take care
band
of the
and the
high school
volunteers.
people. I'll take care of Kara Bunchik. I'll send her the sign up genius that Heather did.
Okay.
And then I'll email Mark Falvo if somebody can give me his email.
I think I have it. I'll look for it tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
probably
And then I'll
better.
handle advertising it to the Facebook page to get community volunteers with that link and a flyer.
So the kids and the community volunteers can all sign up for the same spot? Is that,
Yeah, I mean, usually
or?
Or you want to wait to put it out to the
might need
community?
to put it
Assign
out
them
to the
after.
kids first,
I would do
think.
the kids, the high school kids first. That's
Okay.
where who most of our
And then we
volunteers
can wait
are.
till the week of, like we did, we are still needing volunteers.
Yeah,
Okay.
and for specific times or whatever.
Because I know
but-
we had like your neighbors that helped.
Or
They were a
maybe-
great family that helped us. Like those people.
Yeah, Norelli's, I don't know. I'll ask them.
They were great to help us at the pumpkin painting. They really
Yeah.
took over.
I'll see if they're gonna.
Yeah. And then our generation volunteers, Jack's going to approach them to see if we're going to have any help from them. Especially
Yeah.
concession. We could definitely use them.
we're gonna have some from, yet to confirm, but probably the same, that we always get for, senior center, Corey. Corey will be here. Sean is with the Boy Scouts. I haven't heard from Ian, but I think we're gonna make up for what they would be doing with Public Works people. And, there's a few others that I've offered, so I'll probably have a better feel for it next week.
Does Historical Society, any volunteers come from there?
Yeah, there are some volunteers. They're gonna, their push now is for the jail, so they're gonna be, all, pretty much by wherever we put them, and I thought we were putting them in Pavilion 2, yeah. So, I just, we gotta think through, putting, Historical Society and, no, I'm sorry, we were talking about, Coleman Funeral Home, and so we just need to be strategic about.
Yeah.
I still think maybe, should we just put out like a blank volunteers wanted to the community and not do the sign up genius? Because the more the better. We need so many volunteers.
I mean, normally I just reach out to Kara and say, this is when it is, this is what time the event is, and she puts it out to all.
You mean just
See,
I'm just putting it like
volunteers
on our,
wanted
on our
And then
community
the
page.
community.
The students come and then you kind of assign where they're going.
And then-
Is that right?
Yeah, and then she gives the students my contact, and then they reach out to me. That's how, like, I'm
So-
not, and then when they reach out to me, then I'm allowed to say, okay, here's my, so
Yeah.
I know, but I
That's a
can't,
lot.
like, even though I know, like, these kids, Ella,
You
Bella,
have to
Devin,
be
and
careful with
and they're gonna come back, and
Do you want to keep it that way then? And then maybe we do the sign up genius out to the community and then Barb just handles the students separately? Or no? Or are you trying to make it more efficient with the sign up genius?
I just want to get the most volunteers possible.
Yeah.
That's just my headspace.
You can never have too many.
We can never have enough. Like, we have things for them to do.
well, I can tell Kara, here's the sign up genius. If they want to go on and do this, or if they want to just tell you when they're
or if
coming.
they can't let us
We'll
know,
take them
we'll work
however
with
they do
them.
it. I always say, whatever amount of
Yeah.
time they can give us, we're
Yes.
thrilled.
And maybe if a spot that they wanted is full, they could still reach out to you. And
So
we
when,
can
when
take
Wendy's
care of
here and they come into the server, does she forward it to you or does she take care of it herself?
We didn't do it last
This
time.
is our first year with the sign up
I mean,
genius.
I remember,
students-
I remember for the, what was the first
Stephanie
event we
did
had?
it one time, I
The
think, for the
fishing
Easter
derby.
egg hunt.
There was hundreds of things on the server for sign up genius for the fishing derby. Like
And
each
nobody,
one was.
and we had nobody.
I would just, I just hate to wait to say we need volunteers when we need them. So
Right.
I want to get it out there.
And those kids always want to, like, they need the hours.
Yeah, I think we'll
Like,
get them.
They're
but-
pretty
I
good
do,
about
but
it.
don't forget about that first year we opened it up, we had 30 volunteers and 20 of them just kind of stood around and did nothing.
Yeah.
So let's just make sure that we have them all assigned or attached somewhere.
Right. Right.
Like the kid zone or bounce houses or, or something.
Yeah. I'm just scarred from last year when we lost them
Well, Jacques
all,
had a
so-
good point earlier.
Yeah, I
before you
think
guys
when I
got
said the
here. We're
sign up
talking about,
genius, I had like 4
parents that
for
wanna
bounce
leave the
houses.
kids to have
I
fun
think I
at the
did
kids
3
zone
for
and go do their own thing,
every 2
that
hours.
they would
So I
feel
did
safe
like
that
7
there's
kids
enough
every 2
volunteers
hours.
We should
over
always
there
add more to
vests
Perkins.
on that
Oh,
they say
absolutely.
that we have a lot of presence around the kids zone
Yeah.
stuff. So they can go, we're
So I
gonna go
think
to
I
something
did
neat you
like-
guys do at the bounce house. You know what I mean?
It's like 7 kids
So-
every
Yeah.
2 hours.
They
I think
were
it's not for
pretty
more than
good.
one
I
slot.
mean, yeah,
They can-
I don't think they had vests, right?
Fucking washing.
Did
I
we
mean,
give them
I
vests?
just meant that where you could look and go, okay, you're.
They
you're a
should
hiker,
have
you're a
them, like,
hiker.
that's a
Kids
good
gonna
idea.
do that, they can take it over and
We
bring
have
it.
those, don't we,
We
Doc?
were talking about doing it on
Neon
socks,
vests,
too, when they
yeah,
came
there's a whole
in.
box.
We should
of
have
them.
our volunteers, well, we do give them a shirt.
But I mean,
Right.
a neon vest, you can spot them right away.
Put up
That would be a
volunteers
good
on it.
idea.
'Cause I know toward
If we
the
get
end,
them.
but toward the
They're
end of the
probably
day,
cheap, like the
toward
parking
the- at
things.
each
I mean, we have a
went,
whole
the
bunch
kids
on
kinda
it, we can
stood
count
around
see how many we have.
at the end of
And then
the
give
day,
them back
same
at
with
the end of the
concession
shift, you
stand,
know?
like, when it died
And
off
I did get Katya reached out to me today, and
Oh,
so
yes.
she's not gonna be in Hungary, she can do it.
Yay.
And I asked Wendy if she had already asked that student, and she said she never heard from the student, so if
And
the
did
student.
she want a booth? Did Kata want a booth? Because I know
I
she
can
reached
ask
out
her.
about it. Let her know it's free. If she wants a booth, we'll find room for her.
Like a little table or,
To promote her photography.
okay.
Just because I know she's like real humble, so. She does her pictures every year, Kata.
Katya, she does
Be
her
short photography.
photography?
Yeah. And Wendy, I had asked Wendy that Kata inquired about a booth, and Wendy and I said that it would be no charge because she does our photos for everything for free. You know?
I didn't know about it either.
Yeah. So anyway,
We have a-
Because I have to know that in the counts and everything like
but
that.
no,
so.
she never actually wanted one, so she never got back to us because I think she's
Well, she thought
she's
she was moving
Yeah, so
to Germany, which
Yeah,
I
it's-
guess she's not doing it right now.
and so with that, so another idea that we came up with is with us being voted for the best of the best, assuming we have a lot of great volunteers, we're, everything. I would like to add, I don't know where it would go, but like an information tent for, if we have the staffing for one of us to be at, to kind of talk to the community about our events, try to get more sponsors, have them vote for us for the best of the best.
It's already over by
Like
I
a
am-
Parks and Rec booth
Parks and Rec booth, like
or a
Yeah,
table.
so it's the 19th to
I
the
thought
20th.
the Friday's the last day, like the festival. I think they vote after it or something. No, I don't know. I have to look into that.
We should start, like Billy Ann's is doing it, and, grilling them saying, hey, get ready the
Yes.
19th, we need your votes to.
But yeah, so my plan is I would just like to engage the community, and it would be a place where volunteers could check in, or I need electric in my booth. Like, it's just like a place for us to kind of have, more information.
A festival concierge.
Yes. And so I don't, where would you think that would go? I don't want it to be confused with the concession stand payment, and I don't want it to be confused with the 50-50. So where do you think something like that could go? And it needs to be close to the concession stand to
This is all news. I mean, that's.
No,
okay.
yeah, we came up
I
with this
think we
after
don't
the
have
festival.
very much space. I think we're gonna probably just have like a little table or something.
Yeah, I'd like to have a tent, and I'd like to have a sign that says information, and I'd just like to be more official than like tracking a board member down across the field or in the concession stand. I just like to have more of an engagement with the community because we are the best of the best. So how are we talking to our community and engaging them to come to our events, sign up for Trail of Treats, just have some more information. I already have a Cecil coloring sheet, and I could give crayons, have a bowl of candy. I have a movie basket we could raffle off for free. Like, just, we should be taking advantage of having conversations with the community. That's all.
Kadoki.
If there's room and if we have people, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah,
It's
of
just-
course, volunteer dependent. I would
Yeah.
like, based off of our outcome of volunteers, I would like to have an information booth, and we could all take turns sitting at it, taking a break.
Yeah, it
talking
should
to
be
people.
like one of us because the kids aren't gonna know
Exactly.
the answers to anything.
And it gives you a
properly.
place to sit down and talk to people, and I just think it's nice to have. I don't have the location, so we can make that judgment call based off of our response on the.
Or it could be
volunteers.
like right in the beginning, right before.
I thought about that too, but is that too far away from concession?
No, I mean by the concessions. Like, well, if they come in from the tennis court, people come in that way.
Right there. Is Billy Ann still going across from concession? She's right where she was last year. Okay. Okay. Concession stand is all of us, pending volunteers. Jack and I will work on the menu and how we're gonna get that displayed. And then is there anything else on Fall Festival? Do we need to have another meeting after the Salvation Army reading events, or are we good?
I think that should be good.
Is everybody going to be at the reading?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I plan to be
That
there.
starts at 6, so we could just come at 5:30, whatever. Just go to meet in Pavilion 1 if you wanted to. Or
Yeah, just go over so many like odds and ends.
I mean-
What does everybody look like festival weekend? Like I took off that Thursday and Friday. I have a doctor's appointment at 2 on Friday, but I plan to be here all day Friday. Vendor setup is still at 1. Is that correct?
3.
3. Okay. And
When are we marking off the?
The
Yeah.
day of, I guess, right, Jacques? Don't you have them on speed dial? It's not my call.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have the table over by the entrance, they're gonna come in. They already have their numbers, because that's one of the things that we're gonna send out in advance. They know pretty much where they're gonna go, because there's gonna be a map showing them where their numbers are. They need to come in and register, so whoever's sitting there needs to find out who it is, check them off, because you have in front of you, numeric order, based on both, and what else? Alphabetical order, I believe.
Yeah.
And then, I do have the golf carts, so we'll use those to take people over give them some idea where they're at. The stakes will already be there because Arden and Bob Mikulski are going to kiss and make up, and they're going to go and stake the whole place.
That's usually me,
Patience.
because I'm the only one who has the patience.
Patience. Arden. Patience.
Gianni's Pizza.
Oh yeah, speaking of, no, yeah, do you still want to do pizza by the slice, the vendor night, or
Here's
the
what I
setup,
asked her.
or-
When she, number one, they asked about the, are we done?
Oh no, vendor mapping. Are you? I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
our logistics of the actual weekends.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other
Who's
thing.
available?
You know, everybody, if we have enough people, can we like stagger us instead of everybody being there from like 8 to 8 and being exhausted?
I did mention to Wendy, I
It
am
is
not available
exhausting.
Saturday morning. I have Brooke has a volleyball tournament that I have to volunteer at, so I am gone from 7 to I think noon Saturday mornings. I can come after that, and then I'm all day Sunday. So,
But, you know, none
Yeah.
of us, I mean, if we have enough help, why don't we stagger it and like have some people come early, some people come midday and stay to the end? And if we can stay all day, great, but I mean, it does get exhausting
For 2
if you're
days.
there.
I missed my kids. I remember talking to
Aw.
Jack. I was like getting teary eyed. I was like, I miss my kids.
It's just hard.
But I mean, I will also be here from Thursday on. So it's just, I don't know. I would love that, but
If we have enough help, like
Yeah.
maybe we can set it up that way.
But
And
we
yet,
might be stuck.
You know,
if
at
we're
the
parking
beginning,
by
when
the-
we issued
Yeah.
the schedule in
Stuck?
January,
No?
and everybody
No, we can
knows
get out.
when these events are,
Then get back
the
in, no.
commitment to be on the board is to be a part of all the events for the entire duration. Okay, at Community Day, and I'll be candid with you. At Community Day, I was here till 5:30, waiting for somebody to come pick up the bounce houses. All right, I forgot about the pool that was over in Pavilion 2. They then threw it away, and there was some confrontation between me and you know those that threw it away, and it has been kind of ugly. All right, so you know that's what you signed on for when you became a board member, and you know I'm sorry the fall festival is as long as it is, but you know of everybody I spend the most time here. I'm usually here at 7 in the morning, and I usually don't leave until well after everybody's gone. So
I know, but we don't, we're
I'm
not,
just throwing that out there.
it's not our job.
Pardon me?
I mean, we're not getting a paycheck. I mean, it's,
You're a volunteer, and you
we
knew
are,
that going in.
we are, and yeah, and we all try to be here as much
is
as we
Jay
can.
allowed to bring the
but-
camper? Am I allowed to camp? Like,
Um,
I thought about it. Because then you guys could all take a break in my camper and we'll like watch a little movie.
Oh my God.
He has a generator. I'm off the grid. I'm ready. You know? Won't have to use the bathrooms. I have my own porta
Gianni's
potty.
Pizza.
I'll cook you guys a breakfast sandwich.
I'll ask. I mean, that's all
You
I
don't
can
have to
ask.
That
ask.
sounds great.
I'm pretty sure Jay will say no, but I mean. And then my dad will be here. So we have him
Phil,
Friday.
What
We-
happens on Friday?
Yeah,
Like,
so
what's going on?
Friday, like, it's. I
We have
like
to mark
love it.
off
I
all
had so
the
much
spots.
fun putting people in their spots. Friday is like my favorite part.
What time does it start?
So the
That's
vendors get here at 3. But here we need to clean out the concession stand and get it like pristine.
But we need to
and
mark up the
You don't have the
spots at,
concession
like,
stand open
Thursday
door
or
and check
Friday.
in though.
So, like,
Let me-
if I come at like 4, is
You
that
could come after
helpful?
work on
Is
Friday,
that even
absolutely.
help- like, you'll still be here at 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, let me,
Okay. Well,
We're here
I
till like
will be here
9:30,
at
10 Friday.
4. Okay.
let me give you an overview. Thursday and Friday, Public Works is going to be here to move bleachers into place, picnic tables around designated areas. We're going to have the pumpkins coming in, so they have to be taken down to the Miners Pavilion. A lot of times they have to come in through the Montour Trail to get them in using a skid steer and other things. They'll be doing the final touches on flowers and just making it look as nice as possible. We'll be setting up the Washington financial tent, and Behringer's will be in to set up the bounce houses and everything. So there's a lot of activity here during the day on Thursday and Friday, primarily on Friday. We lose access to Public Works on a regular basis Friday afternoon when they leave. They should be back to 7 to 3 as opposed to 6 to 2, but they'll get most of their work done between 7 and 3 on Friday. Then people start rolling in around 3 o'clock, registration, set up their tents. They'll argue with trying
They
to
come in
keep
and
their
they
cars
set up.
next to their booths. But we got to make sure that they move out. At that point, we should have the golf carts Thursday afternoon, Friday morning at the earliest. So, we can get people around relatively easily, provided the weather is good. If it
Yeah.
rains, then that dampens just about everything, and we have to adjust accordingly. But for the most part, everything starts early Friday morning with Parks and Recreation moving stuff, with Public Works moving stuff in place, and then they're out of there at 3 about the time everybody starts rolling in for registration. Now, they will be able to register Saturday morning, but they need to be in place by 10 o'clock.
It takes them a while to set.
Because opening ceremony starts at 11 with Ken McMillan band coming down the hill and in place. We can't have cars moving around, and people moving around. They need to be set. So they can't be coming in, vendors can't be coming in while
Right.
opening ceremonies is going on.
For real.
And the Boy Scouts are still camping out Friday night?
Yeah, they'll
So
be
they
here the
kinda
whole
guard the
time. So
stuff.
they're pretty much the security. We are going to have the on-duty police officers coming through, patrolling area. That's the question a lot of vendors ask first is there security? And technically there is. The Boy Scouts are there. They've got good troop leaders, but we also have Cecil Police, whoever's on duty. There's only usually 2 on duty at any given time, and what they'll do is they'll take turns going through the park. So we don't leave the lights on per se all night long, but there are eyes on the park throughout the evenings.
Now, registration table, are you running that at 3 o'clock?
It's going to open.
Who's going to be sitting there? Like, who's here Friday?
I usually am off.
Yeah.
I'm off that
Okay.
day.
Arden, okay.
And they come
I'll
before
be
3
here.
o'clock.
Yes,
They're
I'll
lined-
be here in the
they're-
morning.
they're
I'm gonna
lined
step
up
up for
by
my
3.
appointment, and then I'll be back. But my dad will be here. My dad helped a lot of people, like, couldn't get their tents open, or
Yeah.
he was just on the grounds helping people. Barb likes to take people to their spots. I like to take people to the spots. You could help at the registration table when you get here after work, to give somebody a break. We'll figure out dinner. Last year we got fish sandwiches.
Should go more
They were great.
smoothly because they know where their spot's going to be in advance. You know what I mean? It's not
And
going
we're
to be
not
like,
going to deal with the drama. You're not moving your spot.
well,
Yeah, I mean that's
We're putting our
that's
foot down.
that's what happened last year when
full
everything
and
started
you
spiraling
can't-
out of
Yes,
control.
that's what happened last year. That
so
was our,
the
our
letter.
weakness.
The letter that goes out to them. I told Wendy, I don't care if it sounds cheeky, whatever, in capital letters. We do not guarantee the spot that you asked for. You know what I mean? In a nice way.
Correct.
If you asked for your spot from last year, Wendy said make something up and say that database was deleted by accident, so we don't know.
Oh
we
my
didn't
God.
know. We didn't know where you were. You know,
Yeah.
that way that they know in advance.
And if
Like
there's
we didn't
any
know where you were
problems,
last year. Don't come back
talk
and
to
say,
Jack.
like.
Putting our foot down.
It's a sold
But
out
I mean, there
festival,
shouldn't be
and
any
you're in your
way to
spot.
and all the people that ask to be near other people are near the people. Like every one of them has been accommodated.
Right. We went above and beyond to accommodate the needs. We're
yeah.
sorry. Try again next year.
It's Friday's going to be like it's
I love
like
Friday.
Jock said.
Friday's fun.
Every ounce of the park is being used. Trucks are coming in and out. Things are moving around. You know what I mean? So it's a busy day.
Yeah, so I'll be here in the morning, and then I'll be back for my appointment, and then so that gets us to if we have, should we just can the pizza on the slice to sell to our vendors? Are we really going to make any money?
Here's that's what I was getting into with Gianni's. I asked about it last night, and they said, why don't you, when they're checking in, you give them that flyer with the thing, and if they want to order a pizza,
Yeah.
our
Good idea.
delivery guys will be on call and drive it down.
Yeah,
A little bit of a problem.
Self-serve.
How does he come in? How does he know where to go? Whatever, we can figure that out.
he could give it
Because
to me at the
at a
concession,
point, I
and
mentioned
I
to
could
Jacques, I
deliver.
said, what if, say we had 2 volunteers that went
Yes.
to each tent and said, how much, a slice is this much, a bottle of water is this much. It sounds perfect. When I'm putting my tent up, I don't want to stop to eat. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just don't think that there's going to be a big draw for that. I think if we just give them the flyer.
I agree.
And if they want to do it,
Yep, and then that gets
know?
me out of the concession stand and on the ground.
and they said they'll be ready. They'll have it by the slice,
Let's
and
do
Mark
it.
can drive back and forth if they, whatever they want to do. That way, we don't have to worry about them. Put up a tent for them and do the whole thing.
And
So-
I could be a point of contact if they need help finding the person, whatever you need. I'm happy to help with.
If that's okay with you guys, that's what they want.
And are they going to give us a portion?
Huh?
They're obviously going to give us a portion of the sale,
Well, if the
Well-
math is mathing, I guess.
the calculation.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
never mind.
I think that's a lot more doable.
That's, yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
You know,
After I thought about it, I went,
Me too. I was like, how am
you
I
know,
going to man the
we have
concession
we have
all
them
night?
all available at the tennis court, which I got to check that box to make sure there's some in there. This way, they have it with their, they're going to spot 111 and it says, hey, if you want pizza, we can
Yep.
order it from,
I love having a nice packet. And can we have enough packets? I think we ran out of packets last year.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
All right.
anyway.
Arden, what we can do is we can let them come in through the tennis court gate to the concession stand, and then send them out on foot to.
Yeah.
Because we already have the map. We'll know where these people are.
Yep.
If when they order, they say I'm in
Spot number.
spot wonder whatever, and then we can send them over there.
But we do remove our stakes.
Depending how big it is, we could almost even, if there's someone sitting there with a golf cart, they could take it.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean they'll
Just
move the
text the
stakes, but
person,
they will
yeah.
still have the map showing
Right, where
those
they're at
numbered.
roughly.
What I thought about yesterday was like, tell me what you think, whatever. The Swickley show, when we get to the table at 3:00, they give you your you know where your spot number is, and you have 20 to 30 minutes to get to your spot, unload your stuff, and then move your car off the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did we
That
really have an
way,
issue last
we won't
year?
have that many cars. People are coming 3:30, 4:30. There won't be a jam of cars that are just taking 2
did
hours to
have a
put their
jam.
tent up, and the car, it's like a traffic jam. Everybody, but if we could just say that and say you have 20 to 30 minutes, and you have to move your car.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's always an argument because they want to keep their car by their tent.
Yes.
I'm thank you, but if I let you do it, we have to let everybody do it. And the answer is no. Please, when you're done, 30 minutes, move back. Here's your choice of parking.
Some people take 2 hours to
No,
put their tent up.
there was
Right.
cars the whole
They set
night.
up
Like,
some
so is it really going to hurt
elaborate-
if they just leave their car, or what's the rationale? Does it turn into a jam up if they leave their car?
Leave their car where?
Like while they're setting up, like longer than the 30
No, I mean,
minutes?
they while they're setting up, they can leave their car. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't agree 100% with the 30 minutes because
Correct.
Yeah.
but the guy that took 4 hours.
Till
Yeah.
9 o'clock, he was.
They just
Oh,
did
yeah.
it Swickley
Every
because
year,
they
same
didn't.
guy.
Yeah, and then he wanted to lock the gate. You wanted to go home, and then he was still in the park.
Yeah, I had to wait. He left here at 10:15.
No, the park. Could we put a cutoff? Setup's done at 9.
You know what? And I get it. It was a family affair. There were 8 people there watching him load his trailer.
We need a cutoff. It's a big day
Yeah.
the next day.
Well, again, that letter that Jock can take a look at it and tweak it. If we want to put in capital letters, all vehicles ought by 7 p.m. Sunday. You know what I mean? Plan accordingly.
Yeah, I need.
It's all about the verbiage that there's no surprises that they know.
Which means they need to be given a little bit of lead time to start packing up.
Yeah.
So if they want to start
Right.
at like 5 o'clock, we can't stop them.
Right.
You know?
They usually
we
do.
have
A
to
lot of them
accommodate
do.
the after work crowd.
But they can't leave until 6 o'clock.
Right, because that's where the mass exodus comes in.
Oh
Right.
yeah, I remember.
Well, they left, so we can leave too, and and that's where the backup starts.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open both sides.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to open both sides of the park. They can leave here. They can leave on the other end. Okay, so it just makes sense. Anybody from Pavilion 2 this way should come out this gate. But when they come in and register, they have to go through the
Yep.
tennis court.
Correct.
Right.
So
In a perfect world, they're checking in and we have tennis court, like you're in a thing, you know what I mean?
I'm
we
ready
say,
to go.
Hi, this is Cole. She's going to take you to your
I
spot.
can't wait.
Thank you.
It's like my
Good
favorite
luck.
part. I'm on the golf cart the whole night. I'll pick up the stakes. I'll do it all.
Okay, you can have all the problem ones too.
Yeah, if there's a problem, I'm going to send my dad.
A couple of the church, if you're not where they want, you know what I mean? But I think we're doing a pretty good job of putting, like, the church isn't that where they, so there shouldn't be, hopefully it's going to be okay.
No chefs next to animals. Like
Well,
that
they
was
Yeah,
also-
a
no
big
double
complaint
candles
last
either.
year.
We have no
Believe me,
double candles.
yeah, like
Okay.
the cat rescue next to pet search.
for the umpteenth time, that was my fault. I take responsibility for it. All right, I am sorry.
For what?
Okay? I put animals next to
The
food. Or
bakery.
something.
Oh, I didn't
Is
hear
Yeah, there
she
was a
coming back?
bakery.
Is that bakery coming back, or she's not a bakery anymore?
I don't know. I didn't even know there was an issue with
That
that.
bakery lady.
That cake, that was pretty
I thought it was
good.
down by your area. The animals stunk.
She
or
gave bad
something.
Oh, the
feedback.
animals. Yeah, the
Zoo or
animals
whatever.
stink.
Yeah, she didn't want to be by the animals selling her
was-
pie.
Well, there was what's his face? Jason's friend had a pet food thing.
Yeah.
And that was like
Yeah.
really bad. But
Yeah, but she did really well.
yeah, she killed it. Yeah, she did a really,
Yes.
really good job. But she vanished. So
Huh. took it and ran.
But you know, right now we don't have the vendor starting until after Pavilion 1. So, you know, we have one vendor in Pavilion 1 but we're keeping that open for people to eat, watch their kids on the playground. But the actual thing is not going to start
I love
after.
that. Yes.
So Bednar, when you walk in, it'll be Bednar's, all
mums.
the thing, and then all the EMT and fire trucks, and then the petting zoo. And then as you walk past Pavilion 1, that'll start like all the, you know.
Now, where are you putting Roaming Bean? Because they're going to have a really long line.
Who?
Roaming Bean, the coffee truck.
I'm thinking by Pavilion 2 in that little area there.
I think it's a you know where the sidewalk ends by
Orangino,
Pavilion 2?
Roaming Bean.
It's like the
Yeah.
first spot across.
believe we
from
got
the
it.
Yeah.
sidewalk. I know. I can't wait to
I
buy a
can't
bunch
believe
of
we
stuff
have
there,
them. They're going to bring a big following. They're going to announce that they're here, and people are going to come just for them.
So I think we ought to put them in the middle of the park. 'Cause
I
that'll
agree,
pull
because you
people
could have your
into-
coffee and you could walk around and shop.
I can totally move. Like right now, if you come down the sidewalk from Kid Zone, you're looking in their tent. Like when you come to the walkway to turn.
Oh, nice. So moms could get their coffee and go watch the kids jump. Oh, they're going to
Great
love
idea.
that.
Great idea.
Love, but yeah, just be prepared wherever they're at. The line will go into the walkway because they're going to bring
Yeah.
a line.
Yeah, and
We
that's
don't, the
that's
traffic
really,
control.
that's the center. That's I want to call it the confluence. That's where everybody, all lines meet right there.
Perfect. Okay.
That's why I think it's a perfect spot for the senior center and the historical society. Perfect.
Now,
Okay.
ATM.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Is he locked in? Do we need another guy? What do you want me to do?
I haven't heard from him,
Uh-huh.
and it wasn't from a lack of trying. So
Right.
I'm counting on him, and I'm
Okay.
counting him on bringing 2.
Okay.
So, and he said it wasn't a problem. The only problem he's had is we couldn't guarantee, up till now, we couldn't guarantee so many transactions. But he knows from last year, he did over 800 transactions at $5 a piece. He did just fine.
He did well. And is he giving us money, you said?
Yeah, he's going to
Okay.
give us $1 for each transaction.
And is there anything we need to do to follow up to bring it home that he's going to be
Just
here? Do I
Get him
need
on
to-
the phone.
You want me to call him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to call him, so he's on my to-do list.
Where do they go? I mean, do you have spots for the ATM?
Yeah, we're going to put it by the concession stand,
For sure.
and I'm going to put it probably down by Pavilion 1.
Because I had somebody else reach out when I reached out to him last year that's available, and I'm not afraid to try somebody else if he's
Yeah.
think it's simple.
I like him.
Okay.
I'm also in the process of setting up the Apple Pay
Okay.
for swiping, and now that everybody's back in the office, I can get the account information. And I'm pretty much gonna do that. Bonnie's kind of scared of it, and that's fine with me. But I don't know how it's gonna work right now. I don't know how it actually does work. But Apple Pay's the cheapest of them all, easiest of them all. It's just a matter of swiping it. It goes in. They take out the necessary fees, which are nominal at best, and the rest goes into our checking account, and then we get a report afterwards.
It's a dumb question. So Apple Pay, can Android use it too, or is it just
Yes.
Apple? Okay.
Anybody?
I use the Square, but that.
Well, yeah, it's Apple Square.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh,
what
the
it's
Square is awesome. It's so, especially if you have you can do it on your phone, or if you have a tablet. We link ours to the tablet, so when they go to sign, it's like
Big
that big.
screen,
It's
yeah.
12 inch, and they just go.
I know other townships use Venmo.
Yeah,
Isn't
that
that
was.
a simple way to maybe? I don't know what account it would be though.
I'm trying to break them out of the 19th century.
Right.
And
Because
I was
Venmo
gonna
would be
say
the
that.
least invasive. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to take anything. It's just the phone transaction.
I
just
think
scan
I
the
can
QR
convince.
code
I mean,
and pop
setting
it
up
right up.
Venmo is easy. We can do that.
That's what I mean.
The day of. I mean,
That
that's
would
not a
be.
problem.
But where's that money go to? Is I don't know. And then taxes on that.
Well, it's going to go into the Washington Federal account, and that's what he and I have to talk about.
Yeah.
I had 8 things on my list to talk to him today, and we covered them all. But I walked out of there, and my head was swimming. So I'll put that on the list for
That
tomorrow.
would be awesome.
When I was at that Kennedy softball game, and I told you that they had the concession Venmo, and that's what I did with mine. When I go to, you just type it in, and it comes up Kennedy concession stand, bingo, out the door, and so it's easy peasy.
Yeah, this all goes through Washington Financial. That's the reason for the tent.
Okay, Gianni's Pizza. Can I jump in that?
Okay. Yep. Gianni's Pizza. Sorry.
Okay, so I went down. They gave me a check last night for $155.97. So from July, and we are doing it. I texted Paige just when you guys brought it up. She hasn't answered me yet about how they did last night. But while I was there picking it up, I saw her pick up a phone, and they were taking an order, and she goes, "Yes, okay, you know, the woman was on. I'm on 980, but I want to make sure that this is going towards Parks and Rec."
Oh, wow.
So while I was standing there, so that was kind of a.
At
I
least
showed her
one.
your post about. I actually showed her the screenshot of it and said, "This is from Lauren," and about the Windsor Woods, and they got a lot of likes. And she goes, "Oh my God, that's great!" So they get excited about it too, like we do. You know what I mean? So
So how'd we do last night?
I don't know. I text her. She hasn't got back to me yet. Not yet.
Did you guys?
Um,
Sorry, did you think about doing pizza in the Fall Fest concession stand? Did you do it at the movie? Is that why the movie?
Oh,
They-
yeah, so, yeah.
They're completely
Movie did
open
great.
to any event
It
that
looks
we
like it,
have
yeah.
of providing like a $10 extra large pizza with however we want it, and then we just sell the slices. They
Do
said
you want to
they'll
do the slice on the concession stand menu, Jack, or no?
We don't
I
have.
would
pizza.
reduce the price to 2 versus 3, the way the slices were cut.
Like he told me he'd give you a $10,
Yeah.
$10 extra
I think
large.
that would go. I mean, but are we competing with any vendors?
We don't
Yeah,
have-
we already have pizza. We have Jay's Pizza.
We don't have a pizza vendor.
I don't know, are they?
I
Is
did.
Jay Pizza on your list?
I
We
don't
have
think
a
so.
pizza vendor.
Really?
Oh.
No.
She just asked when's Cecil's festival on Cecil's page, and Wendy said it's this date and this date.
Because the other pizza guy, who was in my, you were in my office when
Oh, yeah.
he called and you know, well,
Yeah.
I know the owner, Michelle. I mean,
well, not Jay's. This was a guy from
I forget.
Centerville. No,
His wife didn't tell him or something?
Oh.
or-
Bentleyville.
that switched spots.
Bentleyville.
Remember, he switched
Bentleyville.
spots with that barbecue guy.
Yeah. Well, he wanted to argue, said he didn't. Remember?
Yeah.
What?
And he was just, I did not. And
Well, then how'd that guy get involved?
well, that's the thing.
Thin air.
And he goes, can you credit me next year for it? I told him we didn't need pizza. You know, we had plenty of pizza this year. And he goes, can you credit me? I said, because Barb was there and I didn't want to, no, I'm just kidding. I said, yeah, we'll credit you next year. But then his wife told him, no, you made a deal with Gino and, you know, and
Gino's not coming back.
no.
But he admitted that he made the mistake, which was
So we don't
kind of
have,
Amazing.
interesting.
so we don't have
Amazing.
pizza then.
Oh.
He's the one when I first reached out to him back then. He said, "I don't fill out an application, and I pay Jacques whenever I see him." I'm like, "Oh."
What about your pizza truck guy, Barb? Didn't you have a pizza truck guy? Remember we were going to have him?
I tried to get the Ninja Turtle pizza truck, and they were booked for both Community Day and Fall Festival.
Okay, well,
I mean, it's just
do we
another
want a
thing
pizza or do we want to? It's just one thing we'd have to manage.
It sounds like a lot of things in the concession stand going at the same time.
I don't.
You
But
know,
I think the
pumpkin this
pizza
and-
would be easy.
Pizza's
Yeah, I
easy.
mean, like, and he said, well, no, he said the extra larges won't fit in that heating thing, so it'd have to be larges. That way you could just
And
put
I
it
only
in.
think we could do 3 to 4 at a time. I think 3, and then we just call when we're getting low.
How much did we have left
We
over?
had 4 pizzas. How many did we have left? 1.5.
1.5. Okay.
And we didn't have a big turnout that movie night. We
no,
sure
but we
did.
made $305.
Yeah. Yeah, we sure did.
You could take a shot at see what it is, and you could always order another one. It
Correct.
starts going
Yeah.
down, he could
But
bring
he
up
needs to
another.
give us a deal. He needs to give us
We
a
could
deal.
try it on
Didn't you
Saturday,
hear-
see
you hear
if
what
it
I said?
works.
I just told you. I said he
Just
said he
and
would
then
do
we
it.
could always cross it off our menu for Sunday if it's not
Yeah.
if it doesn't go.
Try it out.
Or if it's too much of a pain.
Okay.
I'm
He
fine
said
with
It
that
just seemed like the concessions were successful.
Especially
that
if we
last
don't have
movie night.
pizza. Why not?
Yeah.
As long as there's nobody, our food trucks are going to get mad.
Correct.
okay.
You just want to do a
Oh my
week
God.
of decision?
Yeah.
How about that?
I'm just
Yeah.
waiting
To
for
be
some
determined on
silence,
the
that's all.
pizza.
Yeah, we could put that on the menu at the last minute. That's
Sure
not a
can.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
We know that the warming rack works fine.
It did. That was a great procedure. $2 a slice, and towards the end of the night, you could discount it.
Just so you'll know, the dial at the bottom is hours, not minutes. Just letting you know.
I need like a tutorial on everything in there. Is Glenn cooking for us?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, he'll be back. But
I
no,
almost
there's
caught
a
fire.
there's a dial in
I was on
the
the grill.
warmer cabinet at the bottom.
Burgers, yeah.
It's hours.
happened.
So when you set it like 2, that means 2 hours, not 2 minutes.
Sean.
Is Glenn gonna help put
What happened?
place
Like a
people?
grease fire. It was
Is he
like
coming
full
Friday?
grease, and she was like, I'm done.
He's retired, so
He's
yeah,
retired
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
It
yes.
was in the spring.
And
He's
Yeah,
really
he
good.
helped us
He's
last
good. He's
Friday.
good with them. He's
No.
Yeah,
really
because we won't have Jason. Is Jason coming down to help us?
He said he would, but I don't know exactly when.
He looks totally different now. Do you see how great he looks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who, Jason?
Yeah, he lost a ton of weight.
He's sick. He has diabetes.
Oh yeah, I know, but like,
But I mean, he
like,
lost 60
He's on a
pounds.
fitness journey. Yeah, he looks great.
Anyway. Okay, so Gianni's Pizza, we're good with that, and then we're going to do it next week. They were asking about the email blast, so you'll find out or
I'll
whatever
follow
like
up
that.
with Tula,
I'll
yeah.
let them know. We'll know at the beginning of the week for that.
Okay.
And then advertise. They have 2 stacks of flyers, the festival, and then the fundraiser, and they're putting them on boxes.
Oh, you need more in the park. There's only one left, and it's like waterlogged.
Which one?
The park thing.
In the thing?
Yeah, you
Oh,
need
yeah,
more.
yeah. Jacques, is there any way I can get those copied? Remember the ones at the tennis court?
The waterlogged.
Well, like it looks faded.
Is it, I mean,
Like there's one left.
I haven't looked in there
Yeah,
since.
I pass it during cheer.
That was my ink.
Oh, maybe it was that. Maybe it was just
Yeah.
your ink. So I could put them in Tuesday if you print them for me.
Well, if that's good. I mean, really, if there was only one, that means people took we put like 50 in there
Yeah.
that day. Actually, while I was there putting them in, a woman came up and took one out while I was standing right there and walked away reading it. So
Nice.
mission accomplished. That they're, you know.
Okay, do we have anything else on Fall Festival?
Okay.
Any questions? Does everybody have a direction as to where they're headed? We good?
Yep.
We're good.
Okay, and then we'll move to Trail of Treats. Grandpa Joe's is giving us a wholesale pricing list for candy. We need to review the list and pick what we want to hand at each booth. I know I'm doing the Wizard of Oz theme at my booth,
Nice.
and we could also share that list with the vendors. So, but essentially, Lauren, you get candy to pass out. I didn't know last year. I bought my own, but
What, do we each do our own?
we all have our own little stop. Yeah, so your kids could be a part of yours
They-
if you want.
Parks and Rec buys it.
Yep.
And then we each have a table
Okay.
and we dress up and you get stuff to give out.
So feel free to
Okay.
include your kids, your husband, whatever. If my husband hunts, he's not here, but
You can
yeah.
do it by yourself.
Or
you can
and
have
if
your
you don't-
family help you, whatever.
Okay.
It's kind of
And if you don't want to have your own
Bring your
table, you could
cars,
join one of ours.
buses.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah, and then we
And if you
need
wanna do it
to.
with
We're
somebody
gonna get
else's
that
table, like
sign
if
up
you're
on Trail of Treats
taking your
going,
kids around.
whatever.
Yeah, the one that was in there was
It's not
2000
ready.
2024, so yeah, she just needs to tweak it.
And then our last item is October movie night. Does anybody remember what date we put on that?
That's why I put it on
I was
here.
looking back in my
We
notes.
have
20,
not-
24th?
Was it the-
Did we have an October movie night?
We
Yeah,
did.
we
Remember
can-
you bought the
just
third
like
movie,
this.
or
We're
did you
doing
not buy
hotel.
it?
We're doing
And we
Hotel
all dress up.
And we have
Transylvania.
3,
Did
but
you buy it?
I put it in for 3, but I thought that was
No, we
Christmas?
decided on Halloween this year. We're gonna do Hotel Transylvania.
We were
or
doing Hotel
something.
Transylvania.
okay. Yeah,
Or should we just move it to Christmas?
I mean it's $1,200. I mean I can change it.
Can we move it to next year?
See,
And then we
they
just
give
not
you
do
a
it?
break if you buy 3,
Yeah.
Right.
and otherwise it'd be like $600. So, I mean we could do it. It's
Can you
just
just buy next year's movie now?
no.
for your
Well,
3?
I still on the hook for $400 for this year
Mm-hmm.
because we paid for 2 of them already.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have one more. So do you want to do it? I mean, we're down for October. I mean, that's right. I remember doing it now.
Yeah, I'm like,
Where's
Yeah, but
that
aren't
going to
we
be
doing
at?
it for
That
Christmas?
outside?
it's just so much. We were gonna do it in here. It's gonna be like a whole nother event.
In here or in Generations?
In here.
with pizza, right?
Yeah, we were gonna do that, but I
Yeah, but don't we want to do it for Christmas?
think we need to rethink this. It's just a lot.
Yeah,
I think
they'll
we
change
were
it.
before we realized how much Fall Festival's gonna be. I think
Yeah, I
we
wasn't
had a
on
lot
board
more
with the
energy then.
Halloween one.
I think now, I think we should revisit for Christmas. Let's just play it in here while we're doing it over there.
You're gonna be
Okay.
here for
Bring that
Trail
back, like,
Treats?
you know, do our hot
We're gonna
cocoa
do Trail
craft and have a
Treats.
movie playing in here.
Okay,
Okay.
which movie though?
Right, we have to pick that. We have to go back to the drawing board there.
Okay.
Now,
all
as
right.
long as you didn't get Hotel Transylvania, we will come up with the next movie.
Well, I mean, I had to put it
Yeah,
in
Christmas.
to get the deal for the other 2,
Got it.
but I should be able to switch that out.
Switch it out.
'Cause we-
Understood.
I mean, it happens.
Okay.
I'll talk to Bailey tomorrow.
Yeah. So does everybody think to maybe just move that to Christmas, or does everybody dead set on the
Christmas.
Halloween movie night?
Christmas.
I just think there's so much going on in the fall.
I say Christmas. But
Yeah.
I bet
Okay.
It's a lot
So,
for that.
but pending Jack's outcome of moving it.
Yeah, let me find out.
Yes.
Actually, there's 3 hours difference between us and them. So if I email her tonight, I should know by noon tomorrow.
Okay, so Dean said we are all good. I leave for Vegas the next day. Dice roll.
Who's
The
that?
ATM guy.
Oh,
So he's taking his money and run. He said, we are all good. I said, hey, Dean, wanted to check in on our fall festival, September 27th, 28th. Wanted to confirm we are all set with 2 ATMs. All good, thumbs up. I leave for Vegas the next day.
27th and 28th, and he's
Mhm.
leaving Monday the 29th.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I don't
He
care.
said the next day. I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm worried that's Sunday. That was a hit last year. I mean, I heard nothing but good things.
He does good on text. I knew he would text back. Okay, so anything else?
Just to flip back on Gianni's page, she doesn't involve it in the thing. She said, I haven't got the numbers yet, but they were very, very busy yesterday.
Good.
So
Awesome.
that's just, I don't have a number, but that's good.
Thanks, Arden.
All right, I'm actually going to put another line on the spreadsheet for Gianni's contributions.
Great, that'll be good. And
They'll keep doing it. It's up to you guys if you want. Right now, I'm just through September. We have a lot going on, so I don't know
Yep.
if I make it go away for a few months and then another month at it. You know what I mean? So it's up to you. Whatever.
yeah. And does anybody have any other items before we call the meeting?
Lauren wants to go.
What's that?
Lauren wants to go.
Lauren, do you have something you want to say?
She looks tired.
No, oh no.
But Lauren, do you have any questions? Because this is like, it's hard to visualize everything we're talking about, but like, if you need anything,
Drinking from a fire hose.
It
it's
all
really
comes
fun.
together.
But yeah, we'll think about what we want to get for dinner Friday. If we want to do the fish, or I could just get a tray of sandwiches from Jimmy John's or something. Like, we could do something. So think about what we want.
I
Or we're
work till
gonna eat pizza.
4:30, so I can pick it up on my way.
Oh yeah, so
I
Heather
work
might-
till 4. I work till 4.
think about what we
so-
want.
And I can just
I mean, I
grab it
kind
on
of
my
think we
way
should do
down.
the fish sandwiches again. I thought they were so good.
And I'm right by there.
Sandwiches.
I live
Remember we got the fish from Muse for Friday?
Oh, yeah.
from the Italian, 'cause I
right,
live
I
right
did-
by
I
the
did
Italian
get
club.
those.
I've got
Jack
to
got us
pass it.
fish sandwiches.
I
It
don't
was
eat- I
so
don't eat
good.
seafood.
They
Yeah, it
like
was.
they have chicken tenders and stuff. They have all
Yeah,
kinds of stuff.
whatever you guys decide, just let me know. I'll order it in advance.
Yeah, so think about what you want, and then I will end the meeting at 8:22 p.m.
Oh, okay, thanks,
Jack,
Barb.
yeah, I just sent you Dan Cigarelli.
Jack,
Okay.
you have my leaf blower here?
I do.
John's, we're working on our driveway, we're sealing it, and so like he started last week, he's doing it by broom. Like, I promise I'll get this.
You know what? It's right inside the door on the left.
The candy list is here. Is it okay if I start highlighting some vendors on our Facebook page?
I
I usually like tag and say, we're so excited to have so. This is all.
Only
Yeah.
if
We
my
have like
sister's
130
first.
some vendors.
I can give you a
My
collage.
daughter-in-law is going to be one of them, actually. One of my daughter-in-laws.
concession items, did everybody like the